Today, now Tuesday, the 26th of May, 2026. Hello and welcome to the second edition of the Epic Morning Show for the week on Epic Radio 99.3 FM around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. We also broadcast live on the people in Fujian district via Radio Zimi. The Epic Morning Show, now it's 2.5 hour long program. We divided into the first and second segment. In the first segment of the Epic Morning Show today, we ask a question now after the deportees them for America to arrive at Salon, waiting they happen next. We posed that question there this morning to Alphonsus BM Bani and Augustine Bami Anthony at the show this morning. Stay with us. Good morning again. As you step into this beautiful day, remember for say every morning another opportunity for grow, for improve, and for move one step closer to your goals. Perhaps yesterday came with challenges, but today will come with fresh energy, fresh hope, and fresh possibilities. This is not the Epic Morning Show.
Where sports come alive. Visit the site or app and join the Game On promo. Get a chance to win an iPhone 16, cash prizes up to 11,500 leones, and a weekly free bet of up to 20%. More
Epic
bets
Radio.
mean more tickets and rewards. Enter the promo code ONLEON and boost your game to the max. 1xBet. Game On. Together in the game.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. As a parent, we the picking for healthy growth. Benimix na the answer, made from local grains and packed with 14 essential vitamins for the brain and body. No cooking, no stress. Enjoy Benimix at any time. Just make sure say BFC always in the pack. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart. Here with Reginald Boyanojokutu Soya with the latest honor breaking news. Good morning, Reginald.
Mara, and good morning to listeners of the Epic Morning Show. Straight off into we breaking news highlight this morning. Senegal President Bassirou Diomaye Faye to appoint economist Amadou Al-Amino Lo as the new Prime Minister of Senegal. Now, this comes days after he be dismissed Ousmane Sonko, and he also been dissolved the government. Lo go take office as Senegal. They face mounting debt, strain public finances, and also stall IMF support. So that's the breaking news.
Yeah, we see the former Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko celebrating with his supporters. Them, he say he go sleep very well, and perhaps he could be the opposition leader.
Yeah, maybe we'll say that. And also, Mexico don't say they don't agree for host Iran World Cup team after the United States will decline for allow the squad for stay in America. With the president of Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum, say Mexico not get any reason for refuse FIFA the request for allow Iran for play the World Cup matches inside Mexico. So that's also very huge for them as well. And finally, APC parliamentarian where Honorable Ben Alpha Mansari don't put out a piece. They say delaying school fee subsidy. Now a national embarrassment as well. So we've been talking this during the weekly program on Epic as Honorable Alpha Ben Mansari been described the continuous delay in the payment of school fee subsidy as a national embarrassment and a serious threat to the smooth operation of school across Salon. That's all, Usman, in the breaking news highlights.
All right, Reginald, thank you so much. You did with the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
Salon. So we know it's not a team, man, then it's come together.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. So, of course, we know say we don't receive nine out of the expected 24 deportees them from the United States under this agreement between America and Salone. And according to the government of Sierra Leone, according to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Timothy Musakaba, America give 1.5 million US dollars as humanitarian support, as in aid for the deportees they would receive from the United States. And this now, of course, in support of President Donald Trump in deportation agenda since he take over as the US president in the country, and it only spearhead the deportation of millions of people we call illegal aliens them. And people have been questioning the government for government take the issue to parliament, or perhaps make the agreement more public, make people understand what's in the agreement between government and the United States of America in receiving more than 300 expected deportees them from the United States of West African origin. This is not the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
Yeah, money they feel pain and strain, but I believe in the end, we must get gain. If we listen to the lesson, we'll get some blessing. Now we all the big God for this one word, and now this way, if we say we go get one word, then we left Akata and Falamakata. Stop the badat and Kongosa. Now by the way, they all them bad news get scatter. Some man they still fool, but all way them go school. You go so they cancel. You talk this, you talk that, you put for me, they just they take.
Okay, introducing Alfonso's B.M. Bani, Executive Director for the Human Rights Defenders Network Salone. Good morning, Mr. Bani. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, listeners.
From government side, we expect to get Augustine Bami Anthony, Strategic Communications, Monitoring and Media Advisor at the Ministry of Information and Civic Education inside the program very soon. But Mr. Bani, your organization put out a press release just yesterday. You say the Human Rights Defenders Network Salone said they expressed concern over Salone agreement for receive West African deportees them from the United States. Waiting at the reason for this press release and waiting at the concerns of the Human Rights Defenders Network.
The concern is straightforward and very simple, and we even provide some recommendations. One of the concern is that the government not really come out clearly and openly as to what's in the inside this agreement, what's in the entire agreement package contain. And we concern also because of the 1951 convention, the refugee convention, what they deal about, what they talk about non-refoulement. The non-refoulement are the situation where they return asylum seekers away from a country into the host country. And when you look at the background as to what they go on in the United States, and what we all don't see, the way even the Donald Trump government, they respond to immigration issues, it not fall within the ambit of human rights laws. They go way beyond. They violate the rights of whosoever they in America, whether a citizen or a non-citizen.
And you think aiding the Trump administration now by accepting the deportees them is further violating the humanitarian rights?
If you allow me to set the pace,
okay,
then people don't go understand the reason why
right,
we really come out for say we get concerned. Anybody will go to America, whether man or woman, when you go to America, they filing for an asylum. And when they file in for asylum, then go through you UOTSF, then they put you in an asylum link status, what they call withholding of removal. That withholding of removal, now all most of men and women, bring council, that are under that protection system, now they put for them. And why they put that withholding of removal, it don't suggest say the judge, the immigration judge there, they don't see say there is all likelihood that this person will don't ask for this asylum. If you go back in host country, there is a tendency of over 50% risk of persecution.
But
Now,
why?
They come. Now, not to me, I they try to tell you what they obtain in the system of America. Once they don't put you under that classification of withholding of removal, the judge, in your own conscience, don't look and say, if you now you apply, then put you say withholding of removal, they don't believe say, if they send you back now your own country, the chances of prosecution is more than 50%, so which means now high risk. You hear me? So because of that withholding removal, where people are gathered under that protection, now that withholding of removal, no they allow the United States for make it deport a refugee who don't come filing asylum, because the 1951 Refugee Convention, they talk about non-refoulement. And non-refoulement means, they send back an asylum seeker in their own country. So it prohibits the United States for sending people there now their country of origin. But it not prohibits the United States for sending them now a third country. Now, the issue when they can't respond to your question now.
So now then they make America gets a deal with Ghana, but they're not sending Ghanaians to Ghana, they're sending them to Sierra Leone first and then Ghana later.
I don't begin to explain to you the premises.
Yeah.
Because they send, that one who don't go filing for asylum, now you don't play, so you don't put them under that classification as withholding of removal. Now a breach of the International Convention on Refugees, and the principle of non-refoulement. You hear me? So they send back someone who don't seek asylum, we run away from a host country for persecution. You say they send and go back. It's a breach of that international convention. Now that one America they balance. So now then gets now the opportunity for sending a third country, and the third country in this context na Sierra Leone. So in other words, Sierra Leone they can't do the dirty job for America. Now they do as a country and as a nation and as a civilized nation, where they part of the global community and when I signatory to the Refugee Convention. And now the thing is, whether people are there, the country now go either then go do some what you refer to as they coerce them for either instilling fear, deny them of certain opportunities. We go make then people also go be compelled for make them agree say may they go back to their own country. So in other words, the Sierra Leone government they breach international human rights law. We not find at all, and I don't think say we are appropriate. And so if you look at this agreement and the Donald Trump administration they give to this country 1.5 million, you go begin ask the question. There are three things where me from where I see why the government take this 1.5 and accept them people there. We very well know say it don't in a signatory to the Refugee Convention. One, it be say the government want tamper United States not for take side with the Dutch government on anything about drugs. Mind you, Donald Trump in brother he died because of drugs.
Yeah,
and so now guy at the camp,
DEA is helping the Dutch authorities.
Allow me. If Donald Trump in mind take up like how the United States they don't begin to discuss this issue of drugs, it come to the mind of President Trump where he totally against drugs. It's not go good for the country. That is one. Two.
So now, the government no wants for America help the Dutch in fighting against.
My brother, allow me to attention are three things. I don't begin them one.
Make that very clear.
No, I don't begin them one. Let the team flow. People will understand because
because me no understand. Me no understand.
My brother, I tell you, if the government take up them things, so now three things involved. I don't begin them one. That the government they try for make it tamper down United States involvement for make the north side align, may not align themselves with the Dutch government on the issue of drugs. I don't mean give you the reasons.
So the government they aid the drug dealers them. Now that's the
I'm not telling you that the government they aid the drug dealers. Don't tell you that I tell you.
You say you know what? You say perhaps the part of the deal is that the government wants America for help the Dutch them in fighting against drugs. What do you say?
Now that I tell you, it has nothing to talk about aiding of drugs. Listen to what they say. Listen. Don't no put word na me mouth. Na me they give words.
I not do that.
No. You are suggesting to me which is not correct.
No, just for making clear.
No. That's not a clarification. I'm very sorry, sir. Listen to what they say. Yeah. The second thing what they try to put to you and to everybody, to the listeners, now that the government they try for get favor from the U.S. government because of the travel ban. That those are the things what they read, and the travel ban not because of non-citizen. Although non-citizens then contribute to that issue of travel ban, but most government delegation when they go out of this country, they go to a number of their citizens, a number of their family. They go out there and they overstay and then continue for or some they even run away. Yeah. So we get that travel ban.
They run away.
Yes, and the other thing is about money. So those three things, to me personally, now that opinion I think the government take for go into this agreement. But beside that one day, we make very clear with position that the principles of non-refoulement under the Refugee Convention, for return, somebody who don't seek asylum, where it run out of in country of origin because of high likelihood of persecution. They still alone can't take them, and the government say 90 days. Then go there for within 90 days. That's what the foreign minister say. So after 90 days. They are not permitted for stay in this country. Then you go force them for go back to their country. If they don't go for their country, the Sierra Leone government don't create an opportunity what they refer to as statelessness.
But what did that mean?
And statelessness that somebody will not get a nationality, will not even get who say come out an origin. And there's a convention, the 1954 convention, where they prevent the issue of statelessness, and the 1961 convention where they protect the occurrence of statelessness.
Mr.
And
Bani,
so if Sierra Leone do the incident, we don't breach international laws.
Mr. Bani, if you're saying that's the case, then Sierra Leone should really country where they breach, in an attempt for breach international law. Other countries also accept third-party deportees, even Ghana, even Rwanda. Other countries don't do the same. So we are all in this together.
I'm sorry, we get 54 countries in Africa. Look at the one that don't take the incident and look at their records. You hear me? Not because Ghana do and Sierra Leone for do. If you neighbor in PKND, if you neighbor the chief, you for chief.
But if you talk about,
I'm coming. We are talking about good practice. This is not about good practice. This is not about good. Let us be serious over this thing. Not to be because Ghana do and Sierra Leone for do. If it is not good, it's not good. It's bad. Let Donald Trump, the United States government, take responsibility of their behavior in addressing the issue of asylum seekers. Law will receive who don't Sierra Leone and people there. If they go out and seek asylum, is sent there, Donald Trump don't breach. It's wrong. We condemn him. So Sierra Leone for be a party to a violation of human rights. Where would they say when a civilized nation would they part of the UN system?
Mr. Bani, some people go argue with you, saying we mentioned about the visa ban. As some people hits the economy, Sierra Leone economy very hard. Perhaps if none of the concessions stand, if none of the parts of the agreements that one day, and talking about America favoring Sierra Leone in the international stage. Not so all that they, think say all of those are factors. If we say if Sierra Leone benefits from this deal, we should accept the deal.
Where Sierra Leone benefits is this Sierra Leone or the government? Our law, law begin look at.
I mean, if they lift the visa ban, as Sierra Leone the benefits, not the government.
If they
lift the visa ban,
I'm sorry.
If they lift the visa ban, as government, no more the benefits.
You know how many people will go as an individual, will go to away as against government delegations. You know how many people? The ratio is not comparable. We will do statistics. The ratio is uncomparable. My brother, I tell you this.
So
we have to be sincere with ourselves.
There are more government officials
as a government
overstaying.
And as nationals of this country.
There are more government officials overstaying in America than.
Apart from government officials taking relatives, friends abroad on government delegations, even when they go on sports, number of people they will not even be part of the sport delegation. Then they go. It don't happen several times in this country. Now, they don't create this problem on this issue of visa ban. What the government need for do is they for make sure say they take responsibility of their conduct and do and change, but no can put a way of exposing other people them who don't run away from their country. They go seek asylum, you can't take them in the pretext that you are doing you want favor and they breach, they expose the life of those citizens. That's unfair.
Mr. Bani, the Human Rights Defenders Network in any way think for say part of the agreement now for Salone mineral resources?
I don't see that it because a number of people.
Well, we not seen that yet, but you don't mention just no visa ban and taking
now because
taking
of the
Salone.
things where they hit the government now. Now that I try to tell you. Now that principle we look at her. Yeah.
But by and large, you think say this is it's aiding crimes committed by the Trump administration. Salone government they aid crimes.
Of course, that is technically they aid the crime where the Trump administration they commit on peaceful citizens. We don't go, and there are a number of times, even from the United States, reporters, journalists, civil societies, the way they suggest, even the one the way Donald Trump they ascribe to say now criminals. There are no criminal records for those people. So if you they listen to them kind of then you are saying them kind of people then I wonder who say one put yourself as a cause as a nation.
Okay, let's bring in Augustine Bami Anthony from the Ministry of Information. Mr. Anthony, you don't agree for Mr. Bani, all within the Human Rights Defenders Network Salone think about this agreement between Salone and America for received third-party deportees them. Waiting at the ministry and government position on receiving deportees from America.
All right, plenty. Thank you, Fambulunadu. I'm happy for the around today again for share some few good news to all. We did talk about international relations. This now majorly international relations. Osai states they behave like human beings on the international stage. So the perspective where Mr. Bani they look at them with the ordinary eye of the human. We they look at them with the lens of international perspective. And you cannot do this with your gut feelings. From what they hear from Mr. Bani, I see the struggle for issues to the very good relationship where Sierra Leone they build with other nations, because we will never live in isolation. We will ever continue for collaborate, forever continue for be supportive, as we keep with individuality, where we can call in the state sovereignty. So, Mr. Bani, for understand the concepts and the basic principles of international relations before we understand why countries like Ghana, why countries like Burundi, like countries like Nigeria, big countries, they do things of such nature. Make I explain you a few things.
According to Mr. Bani, you know, he say not because of the country do am for do am. So if they do bad for follow them.
So may I just give a small perspective? May I give you some perspective? May you understand? Yeah. When we uncle travel, I go United States of America. I go find a nephew. I meet a nephew in a kitchen. Then in wife, then a parlor. They give newspaper. As he can salon, they say, hey, they say Usman don't turn the wife in the house. Usman don't turn the wife in the house. Now they cook now for in wife. In wife, they na parlor. In the man, they in a kitchen. They say, who don't suffer? What you know to do so? Now the perspective of the ordinary man. If forget say there is supportive role, there is collaboration, and even in the individuality of than they being the husband, than they being the wife. So we don't see situations outside. So man, if they cook, boku cook, but not sabi dish. Ask woman, they tell you. They say me I not sabi dish. So my they brook all day, but you know sabi enclose.
Just suppose and
you know at the candy. If you just give me so much time, I want for put her in the perspective. So my they brook, boku brook. It tells me I know unable enclose, right? This is where we live. Sierra Leone, we don't benefit from America, boku. Now check all the government ministries and agencies. May you know the support to America they give to Salone. Just check, then you go see. We'll get Ebola in this country. You see how America supports we. Now as we speak, America they give we over $400 million on the MCC compact for grants, not alone, a grant free. Yeah, in a situation like this, they don't show supportiveness, they don't collaborate with we. This is a situation where I then say, well, with the request that we help with this we own problem. So
the government of Salone also thinks say now a problem where America they face, and deporting people from the United States
So-
is the solution.
So listen, we get for draw the line. Where you dey look at international perspective, you get for know who side you dey draw the line. Sierra Leone, we concern not to waiting America their own principles. And I done Mr. Bani not they understand. America they maintain the individuality. I tell you say we they maintain with individuality, sovereignty. Right? America their own situation, how then let these people come out, waiting then go through.
Not to be business.
No, that's not to salon, not to be the dictates that one day. We allow America for run the sovereignty. Not the country, just as we safe. We can do we own business. We know America put on. We get for understand that one day. Not to we own rule that one day for tell America waiting for do. Not to say America they tell salon how we for run we own business. So this is our being
a number
supportive.
of countries they also reject third-party deportation policy.
So-
Even country we let's expect Nigeria self reject for accept deportees them from the United States. So if we say we the champion international law and say we don't even care about how they do the process in America, we just receive the people them. What is the government saying? I don't understand.
So this is where we also get to be very careful as Sierra Leoneans. Yeah, now small like way me brother they say Mr. Bani, they say now because of government selfish interest, now because government want for make the raise the ban, make the lift the ban on traveling with itself. This is where we also get to be careful how for put on. We are maintaining a very strong international tie with all other nations, in particular with United States of America. Where America ask we for make we help them for take them, deport them, and repatriate them at the various countries, we put together we own demands. One, that therefore be we own member country them. We belong to the ECOWAS, right? The ECOWAS community. Two, they don't forget any violent criminal record. We make them very clear to them. Why we choose them two major requirements in it. Inside Saloon, we get very strong tie with all ECOWAS countries. Whether they deport you, whether you still don't know more by yourself, you say me I buy tickets, me I go Saloon. Whether you can work out, you get free entrance to a country within 90 days. In the first instance, in the eyes of Sierra Leone, from the international perspective, not a crime for me to get we own ECOWAS member countries for Canada country. That's the first instance. Second instance, these people there not get any violent criminal record because that's not the first incident.
But how the government of Salon can verify for say yes, they not get any violent criminal
Yes, so before
records?
they come, we don't do all the verifications.
How?
No, but we get
America would just feed
No. So you know, say in international relations, you get embassies, state. I say state they behave like humans. We go border, they all do band where they give you information. We them back there, they all border there from the American embassy where they give the information. So we they collaborate. Now I say we get collaboration, we get supportiveness, and of course we get individuality. Except we put that into perspective. If we just sit down and make an ordinary. The kind Mr. Bani they talk like how we talk na attire base, we're not going to understand them. We get for put that into perspective. So these people along come. We make sure that we treat them dignifiedly. Yeah? We make sure say they maintain we maintain everything where they talk about. For example, we go take them to airport, they screen them.
And one I think I watched the report and one part them even reluctant for Kandong. They are forced for Kandong. One of the deportees, them say no one for Kana Saloon. No one come.
So you see, these are the few things we get for understand. I make we provide psychosocial. As I speak to you now, we don't do the first and the second segments of psychosocial support to them. You get for know say this they deal with the mind, the mindset. So we through Canva solution. May I just share this quickly before you go in? Yeah. Canva solution, a Sierra Leonean company. We owned by Mr. Patrick Robin. We get vast experience in how to handle humanitarian services. Even where you did give me that incident of somebody say me I don't want condom. Yeah, it's about
but you know,
which
you know
role.
No,
I don't know. Now you talk. It's about which role.
You don't know for say
no, I'm not what you know. I go know. That's the point. What you know, you're not a journalist, right? I mean, I'm just a communicator. Not to the same. You get your perspective. I get my perspective. So the canvas solution ensure that they make sure they provide psychosocial services for them. They give them food, enough food, morning, sunset, net.
But we don't get they don't go now $1.5 million for
so
that.
now the package that one day
So
for make them ensure so the process go through.
Mr. Anthony, please let just bring Mr. Bani the left very soon. Mr. Bani, want for respond to anything Mr. Anthony don't talk.
Of course, and I appreciate Mr. Anthony and I sympathize because they speak for on behalf of the government and I really
talk to the people of Sierra Leone.
Allow me, Ladon.
No, that
You sympathize with
retract that statement. That statement is a very
you
it's not unfortunate,
because
Mr. Bani.
I see the way they struggle.
Mr. Bani, I see say this year they talk like gut feelings. This not to attire based talk. This is not international perspective. No, please, but not tell me say you sympathize. I am talking for the government of Sierra Leone.
Okay,
Mina strategic communications person. Please.
Well, no, you are not sympathizing. Of which they part of.
No.
I sympathize for the government.
You see, more of the hide under then small organization there and they talk politics. What I'm hearing as a political scientist, myself, from Mr. Bani, in politics he talk. He is talking politics from the beginning to the end. And he did care for project situations when are wrong. He did care for project situations where now the one of the best things we Salon don't do internationally for make them recognize we for even take care of the people there without much bad things that we don't happen in other countries.
No,
we don't use humanity.
Before I say something.
No.
Hey,
so Mr. Bani for understand say this is governance. Not gut feelings. There is international perspective.
Mr. Anthony,
put her into
Mr. Anthony, I don't stop you just now. I say Mr. Bani want for respond. And Mr. Bani,
no, but Mr. Bani begin on the wrong footing. So, you can't say he sympathize with me before they talk to government. So it's a prestige. It's a prestige for making talk for the government of Sierra Leone. It is not sympathy.
Please, this time is show.
No, but make it retract them.
This time is show.
If it only can retract them, that go fine.
Hey, just not attack anybody. Just discuss on this.
He attacked me.
It's okay.
So tell him he retract them. That'll be fine.
Mr. Bani, you respond to him and we wrap up.
Yes. When people come out from a position where get the basis of the facts, it really unfortunate. And I'm glad the way Mr. Anthony they talk and I say, me they talk like a politician. That is not to me, not to a story again. A number of people and don't they, if now APC be in governance, now why they talk, they're saying SAPP. So that word they talk to me, not to any, it don't mean anything to me. Yeah, so continue for talk. They tell the position where they come out and what they tell the people of this country. If you don't talk, say, the people them, who then can they not get any criminal record. They not get any criminal record, they not get no problem, and that make una accept them. Why America not send them to their country if they don't have criminal record? Why bring them into a third country? Then the first we don't tell you, say, we don't betray ourselves as a government. You tell me, if, now make it very clear, the principle of non-refoulement under the Refugee Convention not permits America for anybody who don't go there, who don't seek asylum, for making send them back to their country of origin. Now that we they do as a nation, would they breach an international convention where we are signatory to So then one day we can because America, where see Ghana not take Ghanaian citizen, and America not send it to them because as they do that one day, the American governments they hold them. And as I talk to you, we are not just doing this like in isolation. The fact about the Underworld Council, we get everything. The world is so small, and we are working with our colleagues, lawyers in the United States for take up this issue. So I want to talk. I talk with authority, and I talk and command that I know the issues. I know they talk and like say they assume that will make reference to the international convention, the Refugee Convention, that will follow the principles of non-refoulement. We make them very clear. And at the end they make America once they classify you under that withholding of removal, the judge don't see and say. Immigration judges don't believe, say, there is high risk of persecution if you go back to the country of origin. Now, this the government not able to understand. Now, these people that holding information on foreign affairs not able to understand for say, these people, they do on this. This man, they tell me, say, they talk like, say, me a politician. I don't care about that. Whatever you classify me, my conscience is very clear that I don't serve this country. And I'm serving this country to my fullest. This is now me 46 years in the field of human rights, not even 20 days. Sometimes I don't even know.
Hey, please don't reach there.
No, don't
reach there.
46 years. Some of them are not even the whole day in the street.
Alphonsus BM Bani, and the Executive Director for the Human Rights Defenders Network Salon, Mr. Anthony.
Yes, sir. You know, Mr. Bani, I hope say not going to side. We continue for get the discussion. I'm really happy that a day around, I'm all get fruitful discussion. But I see Mr. Bani, the commander of the studio.
Yeah, it gets further engagement.
Okay, get
we,
further
we
engagement.
agreed on 8 a.m.
All right, so this is very clear. Make we able understand this. We not go for act with gut feelings. We can to national issues, and that is what I see from Mr. Bani. It be the act on the gut feelings. Now that you know they make I talk to the issue, make I just ignore them. So yes, we get an agreement, an international humanitarian agreement with the United States for host temporarily and repatriate 300 deportees from the United States of America. And we get $1.5 million for ensure say we bring them here, we lodge them, we feed them, we take care of them medically, and we buy tickets for them for me to go to the country within the period of 7 to 14 days, and to the extension of 90 days as we speak in the first instance, but so we na 30 days. The government angle. Within 30 days, we don't do this. So as we speak right now, we don't receive the first set of 9.
But legally, not to 90 days for West Africa.
So this is now this is we will talk to now. We member state now ECOWAS. Yeah. Now the member state now ECOWAS. I don't tell you say for we international or regional agreement with ECOWAS, you can do 90 days. And after 90 days, now immigrations, they filing some tough measures for see how your documentations they did. But that is just on the ECOWAS level. For this agreement, for this arrangement, the longest we can go, now 30 days, now they work on. But I am for assure you say within 14 days, you go from canvas solution to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and they will give you some good news about how far we don't go with the repatriation process, right? I know I'm for let the cat out of the bag at the moment because it's going to be another story for the people of Senegal.
Effort is on the way for let them go back to the
country. Quite a lot of effort, I can tell you.
Well, they agree say they want for return back to the country. Those we will not receive already.
So this is not part of the initial engagement. We then come, we make sure say we take the immigration documentations. We talk about filing. We talk about screening. We talk about medical. We talk about psychosocial support. So we don't talk about quite a lot of things. Now we talk about the certificate then for travel. We don't put that together through the canvas solution under the leadership of Mr. Robin, Patrick Robin. He did do so very well for making sure say we reach to that level. We not become that country we struggle with logistics. Other countries they don't struggle with logistics. That money people they calls to 1.5 million they say peak. Other countries don't receive 1.5 million for the same process. They not go even halfway. They struggle.
No country not receive 1 million.
No,
I think we receive the lowest money because if you look at the list here,
so that is where I'm coming.
Rwanda receive $7.5 million. Equatorial Guinea receive $7.5 million. We get other countries also we don't receive a lot of money. I mean for accepting.
So this is the
Salon receive the lowest. Where make people now they raise questions if there are concessions in this deal. We go benefit Salon, we will not know about.
No, so make I explain to you about the money issues. The other time I did when they call me and ask me whether not for the money Salon do this. Now make I say if it's for the money, Salon for don't request over $30 million, right? This is an agreement we will willingly decide for do with United States of America. I don't tell you say on the international stage, will they collaborate? With the support and we did together. Why should they maintain with individuality? Now we own part of the support this to the United States of America as Sierra Leone because America they support you every moment and now and with daily runnings. I don't tell you say check now all government ministries them. You go see how America they inject their money into we support education, health. You think about them.
Yeah.
I just talk about the MCC compact of over $400 million. We're not grant, we're not a loan to America. I don't tell you how they support we during the Ebola situations. Every now and then we'll get issues America they come in. So then make I be tell you what that person with the brookte, but for enclose, not able enclose because not to you, not able. America in this situation, they're not able to repatriate. Then compare people there to their own countries
because it is illegal.
So what we do
because it is illegal under international law.
That is what he said, right?
Under the Human Rights Convention.
No, that is what he said. Waiting we they say it's not illegal for make we be a third party for
that's exactly the point.
Is that illegal?
It's illegal if they don't commit crime and you deport them to their countries. But it is not illegal for sending a third party country.
So why A1 class 3 for be illegal? So because it is not illegal, then make we do them as a country. We are third party, we We are third country, two nations. We take them, and we not say illegal, not illegal. So that's why we're doing it. If you say illegal, make a proof document. Because what I hear from in particular statement is about trying to paint the whole thing as a deal, try to paint this whole thing as buying favor. Where America they go over $400 million. Now what you do? So, no, what thing we really do for get that money? What's wrong? If,
we do.
You know, to America we use that analogy.
We do reform them in America. In America,
America give that analogy. Say, where that man they go friend in nephew, he meet in a kitchen. To in that sense, that being supportive to him wealth, na weakness to the manhood, na weakness to the family. So Mr. Bani, because Sierra Leone they play the role of a third party, as being supportive to America, now weakness to Sierra Leone. And that is very, very wrong. We get for change your mindset. Things are becoming dynamic every moment. We get for change as per how situations to change. We're not going to be stagnant. We're not going to be naive. Too much of that we foster narrative. Who side they say, you a man, you never behave like that. No, now we don't see man the way they cook.
Mr. Anthony, you are here, you talk for government, and make them very clear for you. Let me clarify this. This agreement, include in any way for let America lift the visa ban, none of this. In the next few months, what if you say, hey, America don't lift the visa ban, and people juxtapose them to this latest deal when I don't sign.
Okay.
The agreement, within the agreement actually entail.
Clear. This agreement, a voluntary agreement, where Sierra Leone enter into, it's a gentleman's agreement, right? We can opt out today if we want to say we'll not continue again. America not get issues with that one day.
Una get mind do
No, we can opt out. I just tell you the possibilities.
No government get mind do that.
So that is I'm not the think about what government they do. Now they tell you about what not the situation. We can opt out if we want for as a country. That is the agreement. That is how gentlemanly it is. So with the situation of the visa ban, they be make them very, very clear what to make the ban Sierra Leone. We all know that one day we get the inconsistencies in the visa, the migration issues, the overstays and everything. We all know that the way they did. So you know, get no relationship with we taking third party, right? We taking deportees as third party for repatriate them. This is our own gesture as members in the family on the international stage. I tell you, say we get for be supportive, we get for be collaborative. Being a member on the international stage to the international community, where they say, okay, we go support you with this. You don't broke down. We happy for angry close. That's what we are doing, right? And we're not illegal at all. So now, so we support America in our own way. So in the situation where America say, well, we get member country Sierra Leone, we're very supportive. The time where they in need of people that we for support we for do what we know we able to do by ourselves, then support we then we they look at we they revisit the restrictions we put on the traveling. Waiting that one day is a good news. Waiting that one they get for do what you don't do. You know. So this is about goodwill. It's being supportive. We live in a world who say we get for each and every one of we who they need. That's what we're doing right now as a state.
But how about people who don't say Salon don't become a dumping ground for President Trump, ambitious, make America great again. It reforms them. I mean, those deportation deals where other countries don't sign and Salon falla. Now, in most human rights groups, them internationally, not only Mr. Barney organization don't condemn, and we see when ICE they arrest people, you go to watch football game, then go arrest you brutally, all of this. And Salon, people don't say they aid that operation, that crime against humanity for many people where ICE they deport. But however now though, how about people who don't talk say Salon don't allow the country the government don't allow the country for be a dumping ground for President Trump? What think President Trump think? How we feel? Just send people in.
You see, we get for change this narrative. Now responsibility. You, me, and every other person will listen to this. This is not about supporting Donald Trump. Donald Trump and America get the sovereignty, right? We, Sierra Leone, get our own role for play.
No, it's supporting Donald Trump. It's supporting President
we roll
Trump
as members to the international community, very defined. we are supporting to repatriate these people back to their countries. That is what I have to say about that.
This is not supporting international community. It's supporting President Company
So this is not
agenda.
So if you read
not
the
the
agreement,
international community, it's supporting President
if you
Company
listen to
agenda.
me from this morning,
Yeah.
you read the agreement. It is United States and Sierra Leone. Now they get humanitarian agreement at international level. So this is not about Donald Trump. This perspective, this narrative on the bill, very unfortunate.
Yeah, if you say now for the American people, this deportation is very unpopular even in America. So no good enough for America. It's one man signing deals with countries them and send people.
No. So that is also another thing. In governance, right? The action of government is the action of a state. You get to understand that one day. So if Sierra Leone, for example, enter Madabiu, the president, go sign an international agreement, it is Sierra Leone signing. On international relations, we get 3 layers. We got the individual levels, we got the state level, and the systemic level. So all anything I get for play, where they play international relations. The agreement to enter into now Sierra Leone and United States say will they support United States for repatriate, then deportees them to their respective states of origin or countries of origin. And that is our own part of the agreement, and that is what we're doing.
Mr. Anthony, Mr. Bami also say then at the organization Human Rights Defenders Network also thinks say this deal is tied to America taking Sierra Leone side in against the Dutch government. Is that the case?
Okay, you see, that is also where politics plays. Then make us say we they talk like politician. So all about where they talk the politics.
But what is the politics in that?
So the politics of whether they forgo get the Holland, waiting Holland get for those Sierra Leone in terms of whether they want to look for. That is just his own case. I will not comment on that. What I'm strict.
Hey, we don't go clarify.
No. What I'm strict to answer here is Sierra Leone. We get direct understanding.
No,
with
why
States
these speculations then, Boku? Is because government up until now never take a parliament, never take the agreement to go to parliament. Sierra Leoneans don't know within Salon the benefit, with America they fully benefit from this deal. No. That is why many just think about possible.
Except otherwise, you not understand this clearly. Before the president they go into any agreement, the first stage they taken to cabinet.
Cabinet approve bodies.
Cabinet approval, right? The process starts from there. You can start preliminary implementations, right? And the process continues down to parliament if you want to. But this is purely...
It's not if you want to. If we're going to parliament...
No, so that is where the situation is. Not to all things at times, they go to parliament, when it is especially done at cabinet level. You know, so the president gets some authorities, we can say. But this is a situation where the cabinet don't do them, and they can send it to parliament. It's a process. So now the cabinet don't approve and say, let's go ahead with the process. They don't give the contract to a third party, Canvas Solutions, and Canvas Solutions don't do very well for ensuring they receive the first set of people. They don't take care of them dignifiedly, and they ensure they do the documentations, and they repatriate in the country. The process will go to parliament when the times come.
Well, how legal this be? If wait, now we don't receive the deportees, they go to the parliament. What's not the use of that again?
That will happen where governance get processed. That will happen. I know say the
the right process is take it to parliament before even receiving deportees.
I know say the one the way they at the helm of affairs understand the international, the process is very well, and they go follow the processes.
Yeah, we don't get to position the leader of the opposition in parliament, the deputy leader, parliamentarians of the APC. Well, mostly you're not going to expect the SLPP parliamentarians therefore condemn, but APC parliamentarians have condemned this deal because the government not take them to parliament. Is it because government don't follow see what really they inside this deal make they keep them from we?
So this is very clear. Government don't make them clear. Say we'll receive $1.5 million as support to this program for ensure say we receive them, we feed them, and we buy tickets for them. They go back to them. That is the deal. That's the deal.
Nothing more.
That is the deal. That is nothing more, nothing less. I mean, that you see out to the public, not so, and that is what is the truth.
So take it to parliament. We're waiting at the
that process could be handled by the parliamentarians and those in charge. But what we they talk right now, where you back if you understand, is that we are going to receive 300 of deportees from the United States in segment 25 at maximum every month. We don't worry about if they can 2, if they can 3, if they can 4. That's not a problem. We get 25 at maximum where they can every month. And this they happen until we get a 300 where they can to saloon. We are going to house them here. We get a hotel for them. Security is tight. They screen them. We get securities on both sides at the airport and at the hostels. They get for there around it throughout 24 hours. They provide security. They're going to feed them. They're going to screen them medically. Ministry of Health is going to be there, and they don't do their own part. We give all psychosocial support given to them. Immigration, they do their own processes of documentation. So everything is going to work out well until they go back to the countries of origin.
You say this is just Salone accepting it because of the brotherly relationship with America. How important America be to Salone under the bio administration?
My God. So this is where people also they underestimate the powers of the United States. We are all nations with the same sovereignty. We share we own individual sovereignties. But we have, say, there this animal kingdom, more animals than they will equal past the others. You get for understand that one day. America now super war. Everybody want for day in the good books of America. This is sacrosanct. You don't need for trivialize them. Everybody want for be in the good books of America. Sierra Leone, we want for be in the good books, except other people that we go say no violently, say no, we don't want. But we choose for be in the good books of any other country. Britain, America, Holland, Germany. But in this situation, it's America with the approach we say, please guys, can you help us? We want for deport these people here. We can do it ourselves. Internationally, we can do it ourselves. Can you help us? We can give you the resources.
Because it's illegal.
So we do, because we the do it's not illegal, and we are doing it. If it were illegal,
we say America can't do it by themselves because they cannot, because it's illegal. If
we can do it. I mean, we can do it by ourselves without breaching any international law, and that's why we are doing it, and we are doing it in good faith. We opt out when we want time. It's nobody know the course but we choose for do them because we want for deepen with relationship on the international stage.
We'll ask you how important America be to the bio administration.
So make a come there. I think then they escape me quick.
Yes.
There are a lot of things which America don't support Sierra Leone with. A lot of things. There are a lot of aid where they come directly from the United States of America. A lot. Where they struggle with energy, for example. America say I'll come in with over $400 million for support to the energy sector. That is huge. Now, grant somebody just grab one money and say, do this for hits we own boxes, and we'll give you $400 million plus for support. Which you think is struggle with energy, and that is settled. That is one huge thing. Check the institutions the way America they support. You know, say America is the biggest donor to the United Nations, right? Look at the United Nations agencies and how they support Salone. Check USA come out, Ministry of Education. You see how much money they go into education. Check that the Ministry of Health. You see how much money where America decide for take back their aid, the US aid. Look how many institutions they close na Salone. Look how many people then not get job na Salone because America draw some of the money and go back in the country. People will be don't establish themselves into find international jobs in this country. They lost job overnight. This is how great America to any other country like Sierra Leone. They support a massive. They support not just to Sierra Leone, but indirectly also to Sierra Leone, a very massive. Because they support institutions, so they support Sierra Leone. If they withdraw the money from that institution, Sierra Leone is going to really struggle. So America is very, very important to be free quality school education program, to we health issues, to we feed Sierra Leone.
Is it because we afraid for say if America pull out in any big deal, like let's say the MCC force, Salone will really suffer in the long run. So we accept
the MCC
any kind
is already signed and sealed. That is done.
Yeah, America
what
can still
will
pull
they do
out
now?
of them.
What will they do? So this is where we also always feel that when you are being supportive, you are weak. Now make I give you that analogy.
But you just don't say
that man where they cook.
You just don't say that they are kings in the animal kingdom.
A uncle can meet and they meet a sit in a pala. They say, hey, say we picking on the woman house, the wife house, because they meet the man they cook. When you are being supportive, so Sierra Leone, some Sierra, not all, Some Sierra Leonean mentality, you are being weak.
But now you just don't talk, say they are kings in the animal kingdom. They are superior people. So
America is great.
Yes.
So no means.
So how can we say no to, how can we say no to America?
Is the husband not great for going to kitchen?
So how can we say no to America then?
So how can you say no for the man where they go cook? So these are all the situations.
So that means even if most don't criticize them, people don't reject them, don't condemn, we accept because we cannot say no to America.
No, so this is where we say we decided willingly, we are not coerced. Willingly, we decided to say we did do them. And we are just say we can opt out if we want to. But in this situation, we are willing to do it and we are doing it well. This is what we have decided as a state, as a country, for do. Nobody not coerce. We are not looking at what other people say. This is we Sierra Leone, we run we own sovereignty on we own. We say we are going to go into that agreement and we are doing it. That's what we are doing. So it's not about being coerced. It's not about being worried about what America they do. There is nothing attached to this deal. America not say when you do this, will they give you this? There is nothing attached to that. Nothing. All waiting America say we will support you with the smallest amount, 1.5 million. Where any other country go see are so insignificant. But Sierra Leone say we are not doing it for the money. We are doing it on the basis of international relations. We want for deepening relationship with America. We want for strengthening relationship bilaterally and multilaterally with other countries across the world. And that is what we are doing. Because we know say we're not going to stand alone as a country. We almost always they depend on other people and for do one or two things as a nation.
Like how we dependent on America.
Of course, America depend on we too. Now make the call, we say more support them. Do you know that? Do you know so what you do a big thing to America?
There are
times somebody. So let me just share something with you. Maybe I want to put this into perspective so you understand. Somebody the way they pay you school fee, your college fee. You are in college right now. Somebody they pay you college fee, we not to you fumble. Yeah, they decide for pay for you. One of the ways then for even say thank you, na banana money they buy you say uncle I send for you banana. Banana is very very small. That man can buy anytime. He can buy the whole farm, but to
in this case, receiving the deportees is the banana. Where would they give America? See,
that's our role.
Okay,
we are living in a situation we say so we support each other
on equal friendship.
We they collaborate.
On equal
no,
friendship.
we get with sovereignty. Where you they go scholar, you not get life on your own. Your uncle not get life on your own. We get his sovereignty, right? But this is where we collaborate. This is where we show respect to each other. We support each other. We choose voluntarily. So we are going to support America because we want to forget deportees them and repatriate them to their countries.
Okay. But now $1.5 million for these 300 deportees, they're all?
Now 1.5 million.
They're all not 300.
1.5.
I've seen every batch will come, they give money. Every batch will come, they give money. You know so?
So I don't tell you say the entire agreement, the entire international humanitarian agreement is $1.5 million for the 300. That's what I said.
Government not probably don't negotiate for more. Many go say because
so this is where
when you compare other countries, with just few number of deportees, they give them $7 million, $4 million, but Salon over 300, just 1.5 million.
This is where everything about some of Sierra Leonean mentality focus to money.
A government not focus on money. Government's not focus on
so this is too much
country.
Of money on the international stage as well. They continue to tell you. States they behave as humans. I don't tell you that one day. This is how we serve the play a role for strengthening, for deepening we relationship with international community, for deepening we relationship with other members of the world, of the international community. We not to put the money before. Otherwise, if we don't charge over $30 million, but we just said if that can do, then we can do it. So if the $1.5 million can really do, then we can go ahead to do the job.
So now you tell me now say government puts the money before. Government so they puts money
no,
before.
This is not business. This is not business. This is humanitarian agreement. This is not business. This is what you have to understand. Not to how they look and say.
We don't get 30 million, but we just see.
No. This is not. $1 million. We are not charging for perform a duty or a function. We're not a charge America. This is where we willingly, I've said that, willingly go into an agreement without being coerced to say we are going to do it. As long as the $1.5 million can do the job, then we are doing it. So I think this they refute the fact of which they see on social media. Somebody is cashing. Somebody is getting some kickback. Somebody is getting, this is $1.5 million. What is the cash in there? What is the kickback there? By the time you count 300 people into Sierra Leone, and you clothe them, you feed them, you lodge them, you take them back to the countries of origin with the money they make for the $1.5 million.
What thing will happen if any of the deportees then say we don't want for return to the country again? Like the resist authorities of Sierra Leone say we don't want for return go Ghana, we don't want for return go Guinea, we don't want for return go Nigeria. What thing will happen? Salon government will force them for leave.
So before I answer that question, I want to bring you to a certain
because we
deportee in Ghana.
Yeah, I don't see the Sierra Leone and Ghana wouldn't deport. We cannot resist, and then forcefully deport and make it come back na Salon. You don't see Sabida doctor there. That North America wouldn't deport America.
So make I just tell you another thing we you don't understand. There's also a story about somebody who didn't deport in Ghana for go back to their country. They choose for stay in Ghana. Yes, there were one or two immigration issues, but they settled the immigration issues. That person they stay. Now as they speak, he opened the biggest garage in Ghana. It gets a huge electronic background. They do then motorcar there for use for service motorcar through computer. Now in garage is one of the biggest garage in Nigeria where they service a lot of even government vehicles. Ghana. So
the deportees can stay if they want.
So also
they can
in a
stay
situation,
if they want.
I'm just saying in a situation, also this person not get any violent criminal record. He really choose for stay, and Sierra Leone government through immigration see and say he not get any threat to the state.
But they don't get any threats. They don't get any violence.
So that is what I'm saying.
Record because according to it,
so that is what I'm saying.
It's clear that they are
if you
just
reach that level
people.
by after 90 days, yeah, then the conversation will come from two institutions.
But you say 32 days, 30 days or 30
no,
days.
I said 90 days. Now at a regional level, they go now. Now you don't go regional level. So at 90 days, this is a regional agreement now, right? At 90 days, they choose for stay. Then they go through the immigration process. Then the foreign affairs, the immigration office, they will come together and see with the security apparatus. They will come together and say, okay, let's see what we can do in that. But at this initial stage, let me make it very clear. The focus is for them to go back to the countries of origin. And that is what we are going to do.
And if they choose not for go, now they force them for go.
So a lot of conversations get for come. We are not just going to say, okay, we'll take you, we'll stay Salon, we'll let Kuna, so no, that's not what we are going to do. At this stage, we are going to ensure that we'll do all the documentations and then go back to the countries. When we reach that stage of then say we don't want to go, then we'll get another conversation for get where they involve the parties you are also, and we'll come back to the public.
If they choose say not for good,
we will come back to the public. The conversations will be done by these parties you are called, the immigration, the foreign affairs, the security levels. They will come together and we will make a conversation and conclusion. They will come back to the public and say this is where we are. But at the moment, the focus with Canva solution, now therefore repatriate them within 14 days back to the countries of origin.
Okay, you still here with the Epic Morning Show. I'll ask you this very simple question. If something happened to a business or property today, how fast are you able for recover them? We make you need J-Man Insurance. They are known for the fastest claim payment, so you can get back to your business without stress. Plus, the premium is very affordable and very flexible, where they work very well for you. Call J-Man Insurance on 088-220-137 or visit them on number 2 Adelaide Street and get insured today. J-Man Insurance, very trustworthy and professional. Let's go now for a very short break. After that, we will take calls inside the program. You're there with the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds them. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area them. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It go give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and save for share. Karel Aroti. Feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
Sometimes then when things they go wrong in the community and people they keep quiet. But for keep quiet, not a fix the
Epic
problem.
Radio.
And that's make Epic Radio they bring to you Blowing the Whistle. Blowing the Whistle like a radio show who say ordinary people them go talk about what's in really they happen. Now the community them. When are from bad road, no water, poor service, unfair treatments, and corruption. So now this show, we they call out things them respectfully and honestly. And when something good they happen, where people they make progress and real change in their life, we also they talk button. This time you chance, follow you speak up, and follow they hear your voice, and follow you ask questions when they go answer. Whether you they live in a town or a village, whether you young or you a woman, or whether you a community leader or a concerned citizen, this show now for you. We not just they talk and forget, we they follow up with the issue, so something happen. Blowing the whistle, your voice, your community, your power, only on Epic Radio 99.3 FM.
Well, me fumble them. This not just another promo. This
Epic
not just
Radio.
another advert. This my love song for the best juice in town. Sierra Juice.
Sierra Juice.
The on site for sale.
Sierra Juice.
So refreshing.
So refreshing. So refreshing. Sierra Juice.
The on site for sale.
Sierra Juice.
So refreshing.
So refreshing.
Sierra Juice. Made in Salon.
Access Bank Sierra Leone Limited, 9 and 11 Lightfoot Boston Street, Freetown, Sierra Leone. Public notice. The Access Bank Sierra Leone Limited, they inform all member them say the annual general meeting, the bank go take place na the registered office, 3rd floor, 9 and 11 Lightfoot Boston Street, Freetown, Sierra Leone, and virtually through Microsoft Teams video conference and or teleconference on Friday, June 12 this year at 11 a.m. for discuss these various business them. 1. For receive the chairman in statements. 2. For receive the audited financial statements them for the year we end 31st December 2025 with the reports from the directors and auditors. 3. For declare dividend for the year we end 31st December 2025. 4. For elect or re-elect directors and fix their remuneration. 5. For appoint auditors and authorize the directors for fix their remuneration. And 6. For discuss any other business we fit for discuss na the annual general meeting. Dated 18th May 2026 by order of the company secretary, Freetown Nominees Limited, 3D 3rd Road off Regent Road, Hill Station, Freetown. Telephone +232 76 15 1521. Note: any member gets the right for appoint proxy for attend and vote on their behalf. The proxy no need for be member of the company. The proxy form and or nominations directorship for reach the registered office within 48 hours before the meeting.
Inside the program, call me on 079 994 993. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Usman Ibrahim Ara.
Commander Jibu, we first caller. Good morning.
Yeah. Usman, I feel I get pain this morning. Where Mr. Bami gone? Because Mr. Bami na Indian radio for can't talk for the mercy. This gentleman, I can't talk for in government. He can't talk for in office.
For in government? What do you mean?
Yes. Because the government, the way they get all, if you are not connected, you are not considered. So let's forget about that. Me not say so. And this America actor, the deep relationship where they talk from Republic of Sierra Leone and America. Now today, we say not for money. And now ask again. If you don't know, America not being getting this 1 million some people. Therefore, do it for nothing because they talk. You are talking about relationship. We not before do it for nothing. For me, may God can't on us alone. But me not see it. Team where they think. Then people are where they cast over when they accept so the work they go on. May God make the ending fine. Let them not get because even the question where they ask if then people are in case then say they know they go. Then go there now. What you get for me? You know able answer. He said our next discussion. Now again, this country. May God sorry for the mercy. May God sorry for Sierra Leone.
Okay.
For money, see ya. I don't know.
All right, let's say comment on Facebook. Gerald Anthony Fode they say interesting country, but when Americans talk about elections around transparency and accountability, then we say Sierra Leone is a sovereign state. Now, in a situation like this, we are acknowledging their support. Let's take more calls. Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Anamsa, good morning.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, I want to man studio with a government man. They try. They try for defend and really they doing work as a government man. To be honest, necessarily read now from the whole day. Government people they take much money. But me, if you don't do it in good faith for the sake of because Africa generally, all of you have one family. They call the United States, United Kingdom, Africa says because you got people that will be fed for this thing will not be materialized. Let them at least see them. People that really don't die. Gaddafi all Africa unity will be faithful. But the one will agree for all come together. Look what they do now. Now for let leader who gets let it also be say you country, not sign no better pass country.
Okay.
But I don't know what he do the leader they go they fighting them for Kaya for implement.
All right.
But that's bad one they implement.
Alamta, thank you.
Thank you.
Mystic Dwazak on Facebook, they say the arrival of the ECOWAS deportees from the United States of America has sparked mixed reactions among Sierra Leoneans. Many believe that the nation accepted the arrangement in hopes of seeing the ongoing U.S. visa ban on Sierra Leone lifted. Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Pamusa, good morning.
Naam, Babusana Dwasak City. And first and foremost, I tell Mr. Bani, boku thank you. Because why? And it carry the interest of the people of the country. And APC and SLPP, if APC come back tomorrow or next tomorrow, bilahi, anyone we ask, na in party they defend. So now like the current government where they so when are the SLPP. He can for defending party, but I think they need not for let them attack Mr. Bani because of the talk for we. And Mr. Bani they talk for the people. So let God bless him for that one day. My brother talk say he said the one they would car with what they deport from America Kaya. He said not to criminal then. I go able not say them people that are not to criminal. Them people that they left them country then go America. America look them, pin and deport them. You say not to criminals then. Count proof. Not just the Americans, the investigators say they're okay. Why not them deport them? For say they're not a criminal. Really, Salon. Let God help you.
Thank you.
Not a problem. With the level get God.
All right. Daniel Kamara on YouTube, they say free entrance to Sierra Leone because the capital city is Freetown. Everything is free. Abbas Kanu on Facebook, on YouTube, they say, if that's the case, why is Sierra Leone not cooperating with the Netherlands? If you say Sierra Leone is cooperating or respecting international laws, then cooperate with the Netherlands government. Hello, good morning.
Morning, I need
Said, go ahead.
I think government officials we know able to draw the line between being a politician and being a government officer. You say you're not a government officer. You can't talk on behalf of government. When somebody talks, you begin paint and say they talk politics. Obviously, what you say, you might be person yourself who people that consider for a politician. They don't take sides. It's enough fair. I mean, if now then people already in a strategic communication and the guys say they talk, so you will begin say, okay, these are politicians. You can't care. Now people understand, say there is a line between being a public officer and being a politician. Then you talk about the handlers of this whole project. People they ask, why they not take this document apparently? One of the things we people they get issue with is that they decide to give this project to one handler where there is no proper process either by bidding or whatsoever way this man end up forget his contract. They are asking this question. So please make it tell me. This handler we then give for handling people for $5,000 a person. How do you get her? Thank you very much.
All right. 079-994-993. Jusu Foley on Facebook, they say there was no need to take the matter to Parliament because at the end it will still be approved. And you get Gerald Anthony Fode where reply to in comments and say it will pass, and I agree with you, but the dictates of the law should be followed. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from Comex.
Bakar, go ahead.
These are some of the reasons. One thing we always we for stand, we for able to stand for this country, we name Salone. Salone are the richest country and the one whole world in terms of minerals. The level at which the people are, they don't really cool we never expect this one. Now the only people in this whole see when they sell, side away not for sale, we will not ever expect. So in a colonial place where we able to, where we know the share in the city. They left the people there, they go car with somebody, and they go car with people. Now this country we are in, the country where we get so look we borders and then are streets. Then create one, and then are streets, and they take all kinds of things away and bad things. They left this government have been promised we so many things, and now they see. Then they repatriate people from America and Kautana with the name say they want for clean the system, which we waiting. Where America they talk about transparency, the MCC money nine they don't show. We never forget anything. Then why they work out people them way not to save them bond them, not to save them, they will not submit themselves. Then they go feed them, then they give them everything with brother then in a speech. When they say election, and every brother then they come out, they strike for them. Then announcer they tell we say we all for come to one for fight this thing. It's a big problem. So we able to put the case across, they don't understand say, and they for work with the opposition. And Salon are the only country this show gets where today when they butcher this country and they make like that they get the country. Thank you.
Okay, we'll take more calls. 079 994 993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
You never know where you call from. Hello?
Call from Colfa.
Yeah.
I just left you question for us concerning this $1.5 million way they give Sierra Leone for bringing in such people for can deal with for some time. I overheard that this money they go for 300 or more people. Now, this $1.5 million. Now we they feed these people and also buy them ticket back to them country. If that be the case, please let we understand that because for Candy Naya for such long time, you get for it's a lot of money. I believe say if that be the case, we could spend more than $1.5 million, or maybe there is some more money that we don't know about. Anyway, let God bless Sierra Leone. My brother at the studio for information. My brother, you asked to one, calm down, act like a Sierra Leonean. Love this country and love your people and then the politics.
Okay. Let's take more calls inside the program. You did with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM in the eastern part of Freetown via Choice FM. We broadcast live for people in Apuja District via Radio Zimi on Facebook, YouTube, and Surf with the live on the World Radio app and the official Epic Radio website. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Epic Radio.
You name and the call from?
Obango Amamba.
All right, go ahead. 1 minute.
Well, me don't contribution against the but I want to know the people out there, their profession. If they don't fast track, the one they don't can, the nine we don't can, and the one they will not can, it's their profession, which is study. So they know their profession, their field of study. And secondly, I feel say America, they do have a serious justice now. We don't Palestine, they for take Salon back for them on the board of peace for Palestine. So let us play a role on Palestine issue. Why not for CXL? Salon, they will play a role as UN Security Council. Oh, we get the seats.
079 994 993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We'll look at Salon receiving deportees them from America, waiting this agreement between Salon and the United States actually entail. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You never know the call from. Okay, go ahead.
The big man is being led beside me. And the big man, I think there was a
You can talk a bit louder?
Yeah, okay. The big man will let beside a go. A go make one match, they say they will go for some things here for the sake of the people. I know many people will make it. They see for the language anyway. The people that they explain give them see, they explain give them see, they say with the threat of saying is history, either for limited side. America, this all the government who they just for this, so no more only the because it's salon and last side with it. So I believe say some of the ones are be good, what is not good. I know that if the government say accept it, they can also salon now, they don't always know say, people there who go to the house for any other nation so far. So I believe if the ones that don't for whether they don't know for we. Other nation people they don't know for we. After all don't come to one. So I believe if they can't accept this red people there, they can as a humanitarian appeal. Hold on me. They might know where they can that's 300. How many thousand people will get here? We go with security, we get it. Go for the local, they never go to the people they can't scatter in the country, almost scatter la police, inside the country, or they send a picture, or they all they can't scatter, they all the people every day they do too.
All right, thank you.
If it's not everything, enough for move down, they can move if for the people, they don't understand, they put their hands
Okay, thank you. 079-994-99. Let's take a few more calls and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Good morning, Malaika. Hello?
Sorry about the hitch. Yes, good morning. My Mara. Malaika Stevens, they call from Scandrive Road. Yeah, so Salon is broke. And because of the economic meltdown where this government don't put WIPAM, they're ready for accept any Jack and Jill deal. This man they didn't say nothing for money. Why don't you go talk about the private data, health data, where other countries they don't refuse, Salon accept them. So Salon we ready for take any kind of money because IMF not tell we say by 2026, with GDP for don't go to 8.7 or 8.3 billion dollars. Are you up to that? We can't spend the loan that they spend so. And then say on a cut down, how they spend. The president in travel. Last year report will come out say the office of the president take 100% above their budget. So if we want to dance to the tune of the IMF, we not go take any kind of jack and deal. These people are criminals. No doubt about it. You they deny that one day. They need deported and make a world on travel. If you not do nothing in America, you don't know more safe like peaceful citizen. Nothing, they affect you. But because they don't catch them, pan 2, 3 in them, when they try them, and they don't want to go to them country, they say they come out because of the thing where they do they decide for sending Canada. So, yeah, they beg. Thank you.
All right, Alex Fufana on Facebook, they say, why did government mortgage our personal health data to the US? For what reason? I need answers, please. Let's take this one last call and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You name inside the call from?
Rogers, Juba.
Rogers, go ahead.
I believe say we economy what would they talk about? Now I mean the focus on. Because if you take $1.5 million for repatriate 300 people, how you get for drum? Well, then people then get for can, then get for stay in a hotel, then get for eat good food. Then at the same time you pay transport for them. From which source will then they pull other money add to that money, because at the end of the day tomorrow, then get for say that money they not do. Number two, if always we talk say about coups, we talk about cocaine, or then na security risks. If they deport somebody, they know they just take and they deport and that way the reason go must make they will then report them for. The government therefore take each and every body of that 300, then get for check them records before ever then they accept them, or then they can't inside no more, then repatriate them.
Okay, we're not going to take any more call inside the program. Mr. Anthony, you go respond to the callers.
Yeah, plenty thank you to the caller them. I think say the information don't go down. Happy for Epic Radio for Epic for make we reach down to the people for understand. I'm happy with the responses. The show we say we don't clearly the pass the message through. The first clarification so they make now on the criminal records. You see, the people they are not criminal, now lie they lie. They don't go count them if not so criminal. Okay, so the correspondence who will get, who I say correspondence, the information we will get from United States of America to embassy them. They say them people there, now people will not get documentations correctly. Now people where they pass in the streets, where they create some social problems. They not get documentations, they just they pass a man, and they go work for a person. But they not get in your own documentation and somebody name me they go work for. So man na cinema they can will where they ask them for documentations, you not get. So America decide for deport them. And these are the people we Sierra Leone decide for take when we member ECOWAS states when they come out. The other person say me they talk me na PRO I can understand. Say me na PRO I know if na be strategic communication I come out better. But me na PRO but I can understand. They don't know me for 8 years for be PRO for Ministry of Education. Yes, my brother, your information now that over the period for 3 months now I've been going to the Ministry of Information and Civic Education and me as senior strategic communications advisor. So that I talk as a strategic communications person. The other person they talk about how Canvas solution gets the contract. So now be a competitive process and Canvas solution win the process. Right, so now make Canvas get them.
Now they give them the $1.5 million.
Oh yeah, that's not the process. Now they get the money. Not to government of Salon get that money in the sense. Not to government of Salon they distribute that money. Not to they use them. Now a third party. A
how now go monitor for CS then go spend the money for?
Yes, but of course every contract gets SOP, gets the monitoring framework. So then that a speciality. I know I'm going to the one there. I just want to tell the caller say yes, Canvas solution win them because it was competitive. Somebody they say, how would they go about for spending $1.5 million? I've been talking to 210. I say, nah, for feeding, they get for do medical, they get for do the travels. I say, all landed inside the hotels where they lodge, all landed inside $1.5 million. Somebody say that they can't scatter the people in across the country. I don't tell you, see the agreement say, nah, a temporary host will host them and we repatriate them to the countries of origin. So we say the agreement say in 14 days, we let them go to their countries. If we extend to 30 days, therefore don't go to the country. So the conversation about whether they want for stay or not, if then they come up, we'll come back to the public and discuss. But the agreement will go to America, now for them go back to the country of origin. I think then they also very clear. The person say within their profession them, where they come. Well, where the 10 come for top of profession, where they talk come. With concentration now.
For each for some profession.
If there is a time for camp, yeah, that is if that they happen ever. But the plan, the agreement to get, we don't need for care about the professions at the moment. What we need for care about now how for repatriate them back to the country in 14 days, and that's what we're doing. I think say the other party say why we not establish relationship with Holland, and I want to tell this person say the relationship between Holland and Salone is great because we embassy them. To the Foreign Affairs Ministry now, they cooperate with Holland at all fronts, with all correspondences officially done.
But unfortunately, the Dutch government is saying Salon they cooperate with them instead. Because since then give that request for extradite Jos Lydekas, they say they not receive any response from the government of Salon from them.
No. So if you listen to the minister
except for the meeting where they get recently in Geneva, apart from that, no correspondence from Salon.
If you listen the Minister of Information, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Alhaji Timothy Kaba, they make it very clear. They say we don't get correspondences clearly for sure. Say we are committed to looking out for the Josh if he didn't have this country, but at the moment we not seek Josh. The correspondence is there. Probably Holland want for tell you say no, what you not give you not correct. What you will say incorrect, go and get it there. So that is what we are saying. We don't know. That's what the correspondence say. We have not seen the person. If they know say they made a guide, we go get them.
But certainly,
so there has been correspondence.
We not get strong relationship with the Dutch government. We not get strong relationship with.
What do you define by strong?
Well, if they can they implement a covert operation for arrest your slider cars near Salone, and they say they come out Salone, they go Liberia without informing the authorities of Sierra Leone. Then, by the way, Alpha Candon say that is illegal under international law. If they can't arrest person in our country without they're not informed, they say they have at least tell Salone government now this one can't do a country on about Sierra Leone. I mean, not informing Sierra Leone for say one can arrest your slider cars. They not do them. And according to the Dutch authorities, they not receive any response from the Salone government from last year. I think it was in February when they sent a request for extradite back your slider cars. Salone government still not write back to the Dutch government for say this is that. So unfortunately, that's the thing.
The point where we also know and see is about waiting we say na Salone. Until people begin listening to waiting Salone say and not to waiting the Dutch government say before we clearly understand and appreciate what we talk about. We Minister of Foreign Affairs make it very clear there has been correspondences internationally at that professional level. Say we are going to look for it. We don't put this and these structures in place for look for that person. But Holland then thinks that maybe that communication not correct. They decide to do otherwise. That is their own issue.
Okay.
Right? But what we are saying, they strengthen we relationship internationally with America, with Holland, with Germany, with anybody. We know because we want to really make sure we broaden we international scope.
Thank you so much, Augustine Bami Anthony, Strategic Communications Monitoring and Media Advisor at the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, and Sef Aliaon Joseph Alphonsus BM Bani, Executive Director for the Human Rights Defenders Network Salone. And I write this message for we listeners, make I just get them out before we end. As they observe the blessed day of Arafat today and prepare to celebrate Eid al-Adha tomorrow, I want to extend my heartfelt prayers and best wishes to all we wonderful listeners them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept with fasting, with prayers, with sacrifices and supplication. May this sacred season bring peace, forgiveness, unity, and endless blessing to every home across Sierra Leone and beyond. This is not the Epic Morning Show. Up next, we'll get sports.
I really want to say a word to the people of Sierra Leone, probably as a final statement for this program. I want may assure the people of Sierra Leone clearly that this process not get any security threats. This process gets controlled management where they ensure that the people are really taken care of in a very dignified but controlled manner. The dinner hostels with 100% security presence from at the airport and at the hostels. This not to usai people for panic. It's not call for panic at all. This arrangement where other countries don't do successfully and they don't repatriate the people them. Salone, we not experts them. We come to them here. I don't tell them about the Canva solutions. We don't get experience internationally for this. We don't do them before. So there is no need for panic. May anybody not tell anybody issues about, hey, they get for do that, we are safe. This they go on seamlessly without interfering to anybody in personal issues or the state security.
Okay, thank you so much. Up next, we'll get sports, entertainment, and the review of yesterday's biggest stories with Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Until then, my name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Happy Eid al-Adha.
This time we come to Salone. So we know it's not the team, the man then come together. Cause no other person who can for make Salone pass we. Listen to the lyrics, the message, learn some lesson and get some blessing. Go to altar we for Yegi, then they shoot and they loot. The man they don't die, but then picking they cry. The problem just a pile, nobody know the smile. And because it's trouble just a double, people they grumble. Say they're not going able, the country not stable. Waiting for them. Now for stop the threats, make use of waiting we get. Forgive and forget. Let us swell a bit of medicine so we go well. With God your blessing, Salone go well. That's in the work go day, and then go they pay. Then big business man go down. So we say become. Book man go only tool, picking go na school. We go travel up and down. It's go plenty in our tongue. The one with the sing up play, but set go get small. This total lie we go try and the vibe of us. Let we beg God for this one. What?
Salone Milan, Salone Milan, Salone now we own. Salone for me, Salone for you, Salone for we all. To where they gone, to where they gone, let we let for run. To where they gone, to where they gone, let we get some fun.
for sleep. Now begin creep. Yeah. You know, man, they feel pain and strain. But I believe in the end, we must get gain. If we listen to the lesson, we'll get some blessing. Now we all the big God for the know the smile. And because it's double, just a double. People they grumble, say they're not go able, they continue stable. Waiting for do. Now for stop the reflect, make use of waiting we get. Forgive and forget. Those well a bit of medicine, so we go well. With God your blessing. Salute.
All right, hello, good morning, and welcome to Sports Update inside the Epic Morning Show with me, Reginald Brian and Jokotu Sawyer. Inside Sport Update this morning, this is going to be the very first time in the history that the Premier League will distribute 3 billion and over 300 million to teams them as prize money. This year, as the distribution already had the prize money. Arsenal will win the league at 198.7 million. Pounds, whilst Man City gets 192.5 million pounds and Manchester United gets 191.5 million pounds, and the list goes on and on and on. Bollinger has been beat both by 2-0 for extended lead at the top of the Leon Rock Premier League table to 10 points, as Saiduba Kamara gets a very good performance and he scored a long range goal. Now, for the first time in the history of the World Cup, then Real Madrid no go get no player na the Spain national team squad, and this is happening for the very first time in the history. Sad day for we national under 17 female team as they been lost to Benin by 3-0. Now be difficult results for the Sierra Leone under 17 female team as they suffer an FT defeat. AC Milan don't sack the manager with a massive Milano Allegri. Not be sacked by AC Milan with immediate effect. They also sacked the CEO Giorgio Faluni, director Aglitai, and head of scouting Gofri Makanda. Now AC Milan sacked them. People also have them in fail for qualify for the Champions League. We're now come to the Formula One world. Max Verstappen don't threaten for quit Formula One at the end of the season if the plan changes to the engine regulation for next year not happen. And also Alexandra Usyk don't stop Rico Verhoeven inside the 11th round. We see Alexandra Usyk being winner. And finally, head coach for Ghana, Carlos Queiroz, on him a strong 28-man squad for the Black Stars training camp in Cardiff ahead of the international friendly against Wales. Everybody's waiting for the Ghana World Cup squad, and let's see how it will happen. This is all we have in the Sport Update basket this morning. Many thanks for listening. My name is Reginald Brian Jukutu Soya. Bye-bye.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your second edition of your entertainment news here on the Epic Morning Show. Starting here with Floyd Mayweather, an artist and a fighter. Of course, Floyd Mayweather recently done file a 175 million lawsuit claiming say people where it was and most secretly drain in the fortune behind the scene. According to the lawsuit, we Mayweather say is a informal manager and artist which then allegedly sold assets, then move money where they were not to him permission. But away from Mayweather now, popular Afrobeat singer Kiss Daniel named his all-time favorite albums by African artists as he appreciates everyone who has been supportive, of course, to the African music. And Shady Baby, of course, the newly appointed peace ambassador, don't bring can Pupabajan and A-Class. Well, recently we know say there was a tussle going on between A-Class hating on Pupabanja just because Bolowski be asked him a question, say, waiting I be contribution to some of them will be the inside Gayaku and Pupabanja be openly say, in a just kind person, we in love for see other people grow. That particular statement will be go down well with A-Class, and there was so much negative comment from him. Well, producer L. White, of course, the producer for Legacy Boy, don't come out for call one of rival artists there when a Papi J6, of course, say in an AI artist. Well, Papi J6 recently just dropped in song, and LY take to in official Facebook and impose this say you they use AI for write song for then later you will call yourself artist, you know AI artist, but that we will get into that later. And of course, one of Kulala Troop artists when a Harmony, of course, don't finally left the Kulala music label. Well, we all know say Harmony, of course, has been under Nashitu Kulala, the likes of Incredible JJ and others. Well, it finally don't left the label, and it thanks everybody we don't they help him so far. Well, the reason why it left has not been mentioned so far, but in just thanks everybody and in say the journey was worth it. And of course, finally this morning, Harry B alongside Father Cross, Lewy Peace, of course, it's a new song coming, and let's watch out. At the end of this week, according to them, promise say they will drop this finally. For the sake of the entertainment news, this now all we get for you this morning here on the Epic Morning Show. Me, a Big Daddy. Bye bye.
You need a bank that cares about you. We are here to lend a hand, and we will place no one above you. Modern banking made easy. Whatever your dreams may be, Bloombank will get you there.
Epic Radio.
Together, we'll walk with you every step of the way. Banking with excellence at the tip of your fingers. There's only one bank. Bank Africa, we make it happen. Bank Africa, we make it happen. Bank Africa, we make it happen. Bank Africa, we make it happen.
I hope that our visitors would listen to the song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe ba, lamba dora, lamba de la de la, tila loba, la domba, tila na. We had a little riot in this town. The headline it got, you'll swear the whole island was burning down. But I had to laugh when a visitor turned and say, what the fuss about? This happens in New York every day. You know our sportsmen are rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. All the lovely buildings which shows our progress. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But a little shanty town and a woman in a ragged dress. Bet your life it making headline in the
Oh, that's the Explaingy All Man knocking it right all time. Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Epic Morning Show review segment. Today is Tuesday, the 26th day of May 2026, and as well, I would like to welcome you to the second edition of the program for this week. I'm ready to make it reach you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Remember, say you listen to me on frequency modulation 99.3 FM. We say most of the live on Choice FM. Now, for the one that are in the eastern part of the country, Freetown to be precise, and I put you on this street now on Zimi Radio 107.5. Same also live on Facebook, live on we YouTube channel, and safe live on the website on www.myepiconline.com and live on Radio Garden. Today we can review some of the stories that way to make the headlines, and we'll also look at the front page of the various newspapers. And for that, I get Mohamed Toby Kagwe will help me for review the front pages of the various newspapers in the studios this morning. Good morning, Mohamed Toby. It's a pleasure for getting at the program.
Good morning, Reginald, and good morning to all listeners.
All right, let's go quickly to the review of the various newspapers. With that, I start with the first pick this morning, where now the Awoko newspaper publication. I get join the conversation, the pandemic of fear when citizens learn to whisper. The other get officials say central bank gold buying will curb smuggling go FX reserve. And also we have another very good breaking news. Industries leaders back the benefication drive, and also ambitious youth transport project set to transform urban mobility in Freetown. And finally, Umkela pushes for green industrial revolution energy reforms across Africa. All of them stories are so and more than our code this morning.
At the Independent Observer, we get some stories. Mr. President, can we talk? Part 397. CMA Sierra Leone, GI Sierra Leone convey civil society for safer road dialogue session. Appeal for 10 years passport system. These are all stories you can find in front of the Independent Observer.
Away from the Independent Observer, I get satellite newspaper publication. Top story, it's facts over speculation. Salon stand firm against maritime crime. There's a photo there of the Sierra Leone Port and Harbour Authority Director General with Mr. Yakuba Askaibio on the front page of this paper. And also we have at NATCA Consumer Parliament, Orange SL reaffirms massive investment in connectivity. And finally, as Salon Mining Week 2026 end, government reaffirm commitment to responsible mining. All of these stories and more than our satellite newspaper this morning.
My final take this morning at the Premier News newspaper. A woman gets 45 years for drug trafficking. Bread, water, and light daily struggle dominates Sierra Leoneans' concern. Sierra Leone rutile cost-cutting drive spark fear of mass layouts. Zurich Park project targets cleaner, greener Freetown. These are all stories you can get from the Premier News newspaper.
And we final take this morning, the Congo Times newspaper. Over 60% of Sierra Leoneans face daily hardship, food insecurity, charity pool fines, increased youth women representation. We have Chinese medical team successfully perform high difficulty surgery, and finally drug convict jail 40 years over kush and cannabis offenses. Businessman in court over £50 million check. All of these stories and more, they are the Congo Times newspaper publication this morning. That's the various newspaper. Quickly, let's take the message there. So I'll start off with German Insurance Company. So you they look for, I'll ask you one simple question, by the way. If it's something happen to your business or your property today, how fast you go able for recover? So I make German Insurance there. So for you, German Insurance, Then Sabian for make fast lane payment so you go get back to your business without stress. Plus the premium is affordable and flexible so it will work perfectly for you. All you just need for do now for call on this number 088-220-137. Number again where you go call now 088-220-137 or visit the office now number 2 at the late street now Freetown and get insured today. Well, German Insurance now then Sabian for be trustworthy and safe professional. Now look into the tea and the coffee lovers. So you look for that coffee, we go wake you up instantly. You look for that coffee, look smooth and get an aromatic taste where you go enjoy at any time. Our cafe has got you covered. You look for that coffee with 100% pure, smooth and aromatic. We will keep you energetic and active all day. You look for that coffee where you go. All you just need for just add hot water into and enjoy a bowl cup. We go fit perfectly into a busy lifestyle. Our cafe stay energetic and stay active all day. It will be brought to you by Kyle. And now look, come to the tea lovers. Do you want a tea that refreshes your body? You want a tea where will make you look good and gentle on digestion? You want a tea where will keep you feel fresh all day? Our tea has got you covered. Our tea then make come from natural grown tea leaves, so healthy, refreshing, and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bag within every pack, you always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Our tea, natural freshness in every sip. It will be brought to you by Kyle. Now look into the Benimix lovers. As a parent, what you give picking for make you grow strong and grow healthy? Benimix is the answer. Benimix that they make from local grains, any pack with 14 essential vitamins for the brain and the body. No cooking, no stress. You can enjoy them at any time. All you need for do now for make sure say BFCD on the pack. Benimix grow strong and grow smart. Now we get a worrying news we happened this morning. Of course, in fact, it has to do with a building will collapse. Now, I think the eastern part of the country, Kisiro to be precise, and all. A building reportedly collapsed last night during this heavy rainfall along this Kisiro in Freetown. Now, we caused significant damage to 2 nearby houses, and it also affects residents where they live in both buildings. Now, the report indicated some individuals sustained injury, although currently no confirmed information regarding the fatality, but the community members them and authorities then still assess the full impact of the incident. Now, this collapse here don't once again raise concern about structural safety and the effects of the heavy rainfall on residential communities across Freetown and all. And one for the credits to Aliu Mengo, we draw your attention on it. But we'll see if we will talk to the National Disaster Management Agency because we don't see any findings on them with regards to this matter. But Toby, this is not the first time we're having a building collapse in Freetown, to be precise. We don't get one at some point na SS camp, another time one other building collapse na Congo Tong, and also for that one they would a shell building don't collapse, and this one happened at Kisiro. Just that rainfall we happened last night led to the collapse of this building, and it affects 2 structures that will be nearby, according to reports we get, Toby.
Well, we all know say it is becoming worrisome and alarming, particularly when they come to the early parts. We don't start for welcome the rains, and this is not the first time something like this don't happen. Like I rightly say, we will come into the raining season. But what you will take into consideration now that during the course of last year, a couple of them buildings has already collapsed. We put a lot of pressure on Standard Bureau. Why we put a lot of pressure on Standard Bureau? Looking at the fact, say, this is the institution which charge with the responsibility for regulate and for verify materials, allow limit time to building materials where they come at the country. And this will happen at Kisi Road. We all know say there are students them as alleged that there are some school-going pupils where they occupy that building there as a camp. We all know say what's they on. So we cannot confirm if that is true, but as some of the news we want to see on social media, we cannot confirm. We allege that there were students then with get some camp there and them directly affected. We all understand that there are a couple of small injury, but not lost nobody in life
now,
yet.
yes, exactly.
Nobody not died yet, but there are some small injury. And this building collapse, Nanets, we all know say the heavy rain will come last night, and there be a significant damage. You say 2 houses also been really affected,
nearby houses.
and resident people would have lived there as well. And the report also indicate that some individual sustain injury, though they're not able to confirm within cause within them they do there at that time. And community members and authorities also to assess the full impact of the incident. And this brings me back to the question of substandard materials, because yes, that rain will come yesterday. Na big rain, but you might not be expect, say, for a 3-story building for collapse during the course of that kind of rain they will come. So this brings me
and
back.
Was it that big enough to
well,
be?
It not come that long, and it not that big enough
Be heavy breeze, heavy rain.
For let a 3-story building for them. So this brings me back to the question, say, there are contractors where not honest to themselves when some of them they take the kind of project then, yeah, so looking at the fact the type of materials when they use. So it's also bring me back to Standard Bureau. Last year, they may get a lot of enforcement going to building material store for check the quality of the materials. I think we should be going back to the era then before even the rain starts for camp. Assess this building, the risks, the possibilities. Say this building not for the in this position, or if you build this building, not build more than 2 or 3 stories. I think Standard Bureau has a huge
and also
work
the Ministry of Lands comes
and housing and country planning. Yeah, we see last year they demolished some
Freetown
houses.
City Council say they get little for doing that one, because as long as it happen at the municipality, then say forget to say. But the last time the mayor talk about the challenge where they face when it comes to side away, then can go build and say sometimes they not can give the go ahead, but the ministry get the power than them. Like for example in Italy, if the mayor of the city not give clients, then you are not going to erect a structure. I think it also happen in Kenya also. But in Sierra Leone, but we get a lot of line ministry and to be able to look at anything. There is a Ministry of Environment, there is an Environmental Protection Agency, the Ministry of Lands, and yet still the National Disaster Management Agency is here as well. Yet still we get this recurring problem. So what could be the problem really in all of this? Is it because, like I say, we get the bodies that we responsible for regulate, but yet still these are issues where hopefully year in year out you go more see 1 or 2 about across the country.
Yes, I think conflict of interest they within these two. Well, I want to say everybody want for doing work, but one they limit more productivity of the other.
Okay, so like this one they overlap.
Yes. But I think majority of the thing happening in the municipality, it is also the responsibility of the council, particularly that has to do with then kind situation as would arise. And again, the Ministry of Housing and Country Planning. Over the years, we see them do some massive demolition on places where they feel like say they not disaster-prone areas around the Regent axis. We follow up the stories. There are a couple of houses where they broke, and it also happened when we did into the course of the raining season. And these were houses will be there in the really risky areas. And it for bring a lot of problem, and this problem they reflect back to the government. So for me, it should be a collaborative work between the Freetown City Council and also the
Ministry of Lands,
Ministry
of Environment.
Yes, I don't feel say it should be divided, or this thinking say because the mayor is from other political party and the ministerial position or the ministers appointed are from the ruling government. Something that has to do with national interest. We for try to abstain from political fight and let we do something for national interest, because at the end, this is what these two political parties are preaching. And look what happen now in Kisi. It could be Kisi, but I tell you, Reginald, there are so many risks building them with day currently where I'd expect say, then for don't start for demolish these places before we get casualties happen. And we know how many people on projects, how these rains go talik. We're expecting to get so many huge and big rains we will come this year. So the only way we will start for fight that as a country, now for us start for correct the wrongs now before we go lead with something really bad.
Exactly. So this is extremely worrisome, like we normally they say, a building collapsing, particularly at this point in time. But I don't be joined in the studios by Dr. Victor Moinina, a good governance specialist and also media analyst. Good morning, Doc. It's a pleasure to get you.
Good morning, Mr. Reginald, and good morning, Sierra Leone.
So how did you in last night? Now you in?
I be the sleep. I know. I just wake quick this morning. I just also I took.
Unfortunately, Larindi don't lead to one building we collapse now. KC Road way up to now we not get confirmed so as whether person they lost their life, but 2 buildings the way they collapse. Na KC Road, due to that rain the way Doc say, no even know say rain come. No, so but Doc again, this like we say, is this a sign that we should be worried, particularly where rain don't begin come, we don't begin a building collapse, and we are just into the month of May, June, get for come, July, August, the thick of the rains. We never can tell within the future get for be for us alone.
So this are taken from two ends. Number one, some of the houses that wouldn't be in. The build an aside we governments be done the markets, for build. Say forget about that case here axis now. Even this motorway, that's how that mudslide be happen.
Yes.
Government be put a demarcation. People that don't begin go beyond the demarcation.
Wow.
They don't begin build back. So the truth of the matter is, most of these disasters where they happen, most of we, the individuals, they contribute towards them. And at the end of the day, when the thing happen, now we all get for suffer. So, I know they say he totally not the fault of the people, but it's hard to say that to some extent, they get some contribution with themselves they do. Mind you, we're in the camp, and I don't say this many times at this media. Where will be small, but since they say they talk something about afforestation, where you cut one tick, plant two. But now, we they cut so many trees then, and that ain't not fine. Because at the end of the day, when you cut all them tick there, so nothing in order for stop the water where they come out. And mind you, if the water they come out from up, it they can down, any tree meets on the way, it they clear them. So now the problem is where we face with that people we so sad that this happened, building collapse. But at the end of the day, what do we get for do now for stop? I remember back, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, around that same eastern axis day, Osbach be collapse. Around that side, Shell, yes. Some Osby collapse and some people be lost their life.
Exactly.
But people are not even common at that place. Some man still they it still make stubborn. So we really worried and we pray say for within at the area and they make we left. Now not some people are only at the slum side, even some other areas themselves don't become affected. And this is some worrying concern where we all get.
All right, thank you very much. We take another story quickly, which has to deal with, we see one massive, should I say it's going to be a novelty from the Minister of Youth launching this particular project. The Minister of Youth Affairs, we partner with UNDP. They prepare for launch what we call an innovative electric Sierra ride. We get an e-payment system. Now, the Youth in Commercial Transport Initiative expect to introduce a transport system which is similar to that Uber. I mean, for we don't go to Ghana, yes, we get an online app where you go just pay, you book the motor car can pick you and all. And that is something the Minister of Youth Affairs is trying to see how we can have in Sierra Leone and all. But Doc, how do we cope with modern trends where we get people that we all know Sierra Leone with all due respect to it, but the population, the amount of people that we know educated as compared to the amount of people that we educated, the one that we know educated they at par than the one that we uneducated. So how do we cope with such kind of innovation, and what do you make up of all of this? Is it something you comment that you want to see come into pass, come into the limelight?
So this is not something we have been try for explore.
This particular thing?
Yeah, this kind of system, yeah. I think it was in 2018.
Wow, that's about 8 years ago.
Yeah, I be Ghana then. I see how Uber they run. And now Uber not just Ghana no more. Uber they all over the world, and then they make so much money. So the first challenge we be faced with Number one, be the internet penetration. Almost people can get access to internet. And almost people can get access to quality internet. So for let the minister launch this one, it's a good initiative. My problem now is how effective it will be. Before even the minister do this one, I think say AfriCell be don't come with something similar to this. Then we get one transport system where them they tell you say you
implement it, make wow.
Yes, you call them and they come wait for you, then you can pay through a free money. But for let this still also work, like I asked, the first question is almost people are able for use them. And if it did on all the platforms then, the iOS, the Android platforms, because sometimes we can get the ideas, but implementation of these ideas is one major concern where some of we not even know how they go about it. So if the minister launched this, it's a good thing.
No, they're not for launch. They want for launch. I mean,
okay. We go like for see how effective it could be. At least it go for minimize that transport business for like go to Mathami Junction. They call for taxi. They call for bike. They call for keke.
Is it going to work, na salon?
Well, not dynamic. I say maybe don't do the exploration.
What we do? We not be seeing how you get your findings.
Number one, like I said, the internet penetration.
Internet is one. Yes.
Be really low. Number two, the access for people and forget them. Because not all man know how for download and they not all man know how for use them. So I will look at how best I go for market them. Yes, market them for they do. But also the major concern was how I go able for deliver on the payment. You know, say even now, I don't know if you don't notice last week I tried for send money through the app, Orange Money app.
Yeah.
The post you had to send to the agent. It's still like using normal one, that's *144#. They say because why send out through the app, it ain't receive message.
That marks it up.
Yes, that marks it up. It's saying that they receive message. And sometimes because for me, it's easy for like using marks it up because I get me numbers that we already don't save.
Don't save on the phone,
so
you just can click on it.
Simple, I can just choose the number. But if I go back to that *144#, it really take time.
Okay.
So these are some of the concerns where people then get. How friendly it will be and how effective it will be. And also, like I say, the internet penetration is one big concern for we. Because up till date, like last week, so both networks where we they use, they be really poor.
Yeah.
You go down pay your weekly subscription, then sometimes you did save one all day.
You know, get access.
The internet is just go on and off, you just say play. So imagine say maybe I want transport goods from here to Bo. I don't check the app.
I use like the e-payment system.
Yeah, I don't use the app. I don't check the app. It don't show me the cost. We can normally be lesser than the normal cost.
Wow.
Because then can do supplementary. Since I promo, they can for the people and get used to it more. And if I don't pay for it now, then for even check if the good don't deliver, it will be difficult. Even some of the way they do payment, do transaction through DHL. I remember I sent passports for somebody in Thailand for me. Then give me the code. I check them for see usai it don't go. It reach a point where the thing reach in Germany. It take like 2 days
before it gets to Thailand.
It's stuck. Yeah, wow. Before it can finally the next series now delivered to Thailand. That is an international platform. Then the user now. But what about this one? We're new. So you got for experience and challenges, and I know they say bad, but I they say if I don't do the feasibility study first, let you know how best it can work and everything. But again, the major people that in the country, big number, we don't use for take put we don't use for take taxi. Like the Wakana Junction.
Now now.
Even like the Waka Fine bus there, we know the Siboku bus. Some I know you say as you come over, if the Waka go down bus station, go to my line.
Waka Fine, yeah.
It take Waka Fine, then go left for Lumbly. Lumbly, it take Keke now. He go outside go if he there around the peninsula and stuff like that. So it's more or less something it's a good initiative, but let's see how best
I go up. Toby, quickly, I'll get you bite on this e-payment system where the minister they try for launch a system where people can go to pay online. You go there, you download the app, you order for taxi. I want to go Lumbly now. You can just order quickly, Toby, and then from there you basically go. So how do you think that we go work in this space alone, to be precise, Toby? Can we cope with that innovation?
One of the things we understand, there are private people that do Uber business in a salon.
Oh, presently.
Yes, there are
Wow.
private people who do Uber business na salon. We're not to just even to they use that with keke them as well. If you go to a place like Nigeria, the Uber is a modernized transportation form. Like for example, number of like people like Shatawale say get an Ghana. It's called Shaki. That's what Shatawale they calling you on.
Okay.
You also get some actors and business people we get in Nigeria. There is 1 billionaire we get Invisible Motors we say they do. Plenty. No,
They
I
get
don't say
Taxify, they
yes.
get Uber, they get Bolt, they get different one them.
The way the minister they put is like it look they in a context like it is something where the government for do it could be a private business, it could be more way for improve the transportation system, but the one first now we internet for we phone them first. It's a major crisis
So
and a major
see,
challenge.
Tommy actually told me like
Yes. So if you want to bring this kind of business, I want first for let we get a thorough check with the telecom providers. Because let's say somebody want to avoid each of them with a rise of alleged kidnapping at keke. So if I want to get an Uber, where I believe say if I be safe, now me one day the inside, that is the difference. An Uber, now you want the book and now you can't take from Musa you day.
Except if you're not going group.
Yeah, except not going group. And you get the time. Now they work by time. Not so like where you take keke, it go left you lonely. For any time where you use that Uber day, you for pay. How public sensitization get for day for let people understand that this is an hour you take them for or a minute where you take them for. Now you they pay for. We all know salon man. You will take Uber just no time, he can go Aberdeen, he go park, he wait for some couple of hours. We can be tell and say, me this are the pay. And this is a program system. Before you take, you already don't pay. You don't get transaction for the Uber rider. The Uber rider they receive in salary by month. So this is not something we will come and say that we can implement them. Yes, it should be implemented a fine for a safer way. But it get for deal with public sensitization. The one themselves, the Uber riders, where they get for employ, also get for go through public awareness checks and balance. Because if I want to avoid that keke man, not for take around 10, 11 a net, for like apply for Uber for can take Musa a day, I for sure say the company where they work with, and this company, government for take responsibility. Now make in developed countries, government they put on for any kind of business here. In developed countries,
it's very risky.
Governments not they put on for any kind of business here because anybody will fall short in any of those, then with the Uber drivers in a confrontation or say I was not treated fairly, this one I will do this. Now government they get all on board and then they. For me, I'd expect government to get a private-public partnership in this. If government gets the motorcade, let government not employ people for work, bruh, because all of the pressure back for return back to the government. So if the ministry want for come with this salon country, we not prepare yet for accept this kind of means of transportation. Like I say, they are private people. I know people they do Uber. There's a lady we they do Uber business. We get there's a lady who own a salon. Where they do them. And there are some keke man and say for they do them privately. I get keke they will not the work regional like where they come on the streets. They go say they go Aberdeen, from Aberdeen, Longley, from Longley, go PZ. They don't want so safe. Then are host. Yes, then are host.
Now call them.
Now call them.
Now call them.
Some man by month to the pay them.
Yeah.
So for me, this is something where government get for to give utmost respect if they want to put their hands in it. Because for anything we get for happen with anybody where experience any difficulties, particularly as alleged when they say there are incidents involving taxi riders, taxi drivers, there are incidents involving keke riders, bike riders, all of this one so many videos on social media. We cannot confirm if not true, but there are people who don't fall victim over the issues then they.
Right.
So because of this thing don't become victim. If government want to come and modernize an Uber system, I don't think government for even try to put all of their attention in that. There are billionaires in this country who will take them sectors than they.
Okay.
If government want to put on in this, government need for put the record straight and no say anything get to happen with any individual in terms of insurance. Also no say insurance because there are people who get for the inside and place and the way they're highly political.
Okay.
get respect in a society. Their family people are put and down. Mama and papa get for the inside and that way that they take care of their family.
Right.
So what are the insurance governments get for give to the people of this country? It has to do with, let's say that
Thank
Cuba
you.
they go accidents. How insured it will be.
Because
so
like,
these are all things for taking to consideration.
last point
Shirley,
that
yes.
talk about if somebody get accident,
Yes.
you know say normally insurance na this country he ask for like cover some certain thing and be because then go tell you say the paperwork for Siboku. What if an accident happen? What if sometimes you dey inside the motor car then sometimes the motor car overheat, he catch fire? What happened last week? This
Yeah, Wilberforce.
Wilberforce.
Almost was equal junction.
Yeah.
I saw that video.
The motor car catch fire. So what if that kind of thing they happen? So we really get for think about that. And for like you put hand for that kind of thing and the safety come first.
Okay, thank you very much, Doc. Yes,
It's not
so
easy, that's what it's
finally, the Sierra Leone Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission don't put a public regulatory notice. Well, this get for deal with, according to them, they say grafting increased them price without informing them. So key points we they from the public notice on the grafting bottled water, according to the Sierra Leone, like I say, Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission, then put out say grafting bottled water increase them price without approval, and also new price don't be announced by the company. Outside and say retail na 50 leons, wholesale na 47 leons. Now the Sierra Leone Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission put out this particular thing here. So one thing they say under the review of the SLEWRC Act of 2025, only the commission can approve water price change in Sierra Leone. And say no company no allow for change the tariff without a written approval from the Sierra Leone Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission. Now, they say no application was submitted. According to them, they say grafting no apply for the tariff review. They also say no approval was granted to them for the new price where they sell now. And they also say the announced price is they're not legally recognized. Now the directive where they don't issue to grafting now, where they say them for take with immediate effect, and say immediately then for stop for use the new price, then for return to the old approved tariff, and then for withdraw all advertisement and public notice about the increase, and they also say then for appear before the commission within 14 working days. Instruction to the sellers and the public, then say the distributor and retailers them, and then for tell them for stop for sale the unauthorized price, and also then say the public advice not for pay the new rate and for report the violation to the Sierra Leone Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission. Now, possible sanction we then give, then say failure for we then comply go lead to suspension or revocation of grafting in operating license in a salon, or then go take financial penalty or fine against them, then go take possible legal action, or then go take public naming in the media and the regulatory gazette. So this notice that highlights the Sierra Leone Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission, the effort for enforce regulation and protect consumer from the Unapproved Price Act. Also, they send a strong one into the utility and water company there, where can make price adjustments, and also they say for follow proper and legal regulatory procedure before being implemented. Doc, the issues are really many. You see how the step they don't tell you them will take and all. And normally this is why sometimes we say this country seems like magic salon and all of those other things. So when are you take on this particular unapproved price increment from grafting bottle company water company we get for the way and manner where they sell the water now without the approval of the commission where they regulate them?
Reginald, if I want to drink water on the street, I see them pass with grafting. You feel so care for no the price? At that point in time, now what I want, I want buy, and when be the press release, something just kind of in my mind. The second option we then give as possible sanction, we then say they might inflict financial penalties. I think so now that more than go do. Reason being, we don't see the price of so many things go up without getting this kind of information. I'll give you an example. Cement. few months ago, we were about 150, 160. Last week, I buy cement 220.
That is from Ministry of Trade and Industry, right?
I don't even know whether they regulate cement.
Ministry of Trade and Industry.
I mean, floating 220
for imported
one
or local.
bag. Now, well, in fact, if the local cement is not even doing at the market right
Wow,
now.
now imported.
Now they imported, now they buy. So imagine, say, you need for buy like 1,000
bags
of dandy. We're highly possible. Like I mean, the walkway I do so, I use up to 206 bags of cement. Imagine, and they almost cost. Then we now talk about water. We need for use almost every day. No more time and order that this world we need in water.
But how can the company increase them price without informing the commission where they get?
It also means that they've been done one before. This is not an isolated case. Because I test them, we don't test them before. It worked, then so we'll do one back. So the punitive measures we then for put, not for just talk say them go get and financial. They can
put a possible legal action and put a public naming in the media and regulate
that public naming and all of that. That's not get nothing for
suspension and invocation of grafting operating license. We will make them operate in a salon. These are all tough measures.
You feel say that they possible.
Oh yes, doc. Now then they give approval for
me.
You
feel say that they possible. Come on, let us talk as if we are here in Sierra Leone. Let we not talk like saying that space we come out. But then businesses then they always take chances. It's not just about the grafting water now. When they talk about now, there was something back where come to me mind where you be talk about this. You know, say before now standards bill now they do most of their work there so.
Yeah.
But we don't know what happens to standards bill. Whether they don't stop for operate, whether they don't engineer the name to something different, or whatever happened, we don't know. Even the packet water the way that they sell. Some packet water they smell. Some packet water dirty. Because when they don't packet and so the side where they go left farm for store them. The place not even clean. And even the process where they even take. But come on, upon water now they go take it, just put on a packet. One me Dr. Paddy tell me he say one of the leading cause for typhoid now that packet water.
Wow.
So now that make even me if I go eat safe, so I'm saying I look for buy them bottle water because at least you know say the process where they use for making a kind of contain. But then who is protecting us Sierra Leoneans? Like I say, if I pass in the streets now, I feel thirsty. Like I just know like I'm wondering if I see say that water they no more day, they can tell me say this is 20 leons. I buy. Because at that point in time, I wanted to quench my thirst. So we not for wait until we can do damage control. The moment they say, and if I don't call grafting first before they even issue out this public notice, call them to a meeting. Wait to make this thing so happen.
Now they don't give them 14 days and then say them for revoke back to the old price where them be they sell. If not, then go take the action in it.
Let I just give you one clear example before to be kind. You know, so back them do for that toll gate. The AC price, they reduce some back. When they ready for AC price, government even talk that itself again. You be nobody tell now where they change that. Past now we don't see new rates where we they pay for the toll gate. Nobody said anything about it.
So you know hopeful that this will go.
But anything we concern salon a magic place, but anything can
happen. How about the last time you talk about means everyone making for buy water 12 bundle and 12 leons now for the bundle and all. But this is grafting increasing the price without informing the commission where they regulate them to be. Is that gross disrespect? How do you perceive that particular? You don't see the strong press release where they come out from the Sierra Leone Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission, where they look at the activities of the one and they don't describe the increment as illegal, and one will not go through the procedure where they're supposed to do and to be.
Now for nothing problem grafting just can't get. People don't increase grafting price, not even grafting increase the price. I'll tell you this. Yes, shops that increase price for grafting, we're not to grafting even increase the price, and that push them now for increase the price. I they buy grafting initially, the big one. Initially, I they buy 45 leons. You know how I buy 45 leons? Because you go for about 1 at 10 leons. So the shop owner, they get 5 leons where you buy them per bundle. That is 6, the big one. The small one, they sell at the same 45. Some shops then they can sell 42, 43, or some side 40, depending.
Now 50,000.
Depending who side buy. Now 50 leons. But before safe, grafting now they can't go to this price. Like I say, there are shops that don't begin sell this price. What's in the commission been doing in that direction? What's in the commission been do in that direction? They for less somebody they sell commodity where they go buy to post as a cheaper cost and can sell them at a cost when also the company they sell them. What's in the commission been done do? There are times, I hope you're honest with myself, some of this commission, it's like they are going against certain companies. Some of this, because not to grafting no more, they sell that water, that price they. If you go for as alleged, because I just say I want for alleged, I don't want for call what a company their name. But the same price way that are, let's say, grafting they sell now, when a grafting and tag in this press release, the other company will they sell in the same price.
But maybe then go through the normal procedure.
What's the normal procedure?
I mean, go inform them.
I don't listen.
And go through. Yeah, if you apply, now you apply, you inform, you tell them and all. These are things that grafting not do, Toby.
What's in? I want to get things clear. At the bill license, you know how to make. Do you know how to make this an issue? If grafting not pay the license, if grafting not make quality water for Sierra Leoneans, I for take up this kind of issue. But 5 leon, 3 leon increments where people already use for ban that price they now. What's in the commission they can't talk. So we don't use for ban now the price where grafting not puts itself. We they buy 55 leon for bundle. The last time I say bundle water. Bundle the plastic. I they buy 12 leons. See how much they sell on the Mosca? Now 8 leons, 9 leon. 8 leons, 9 leon. If the shop sell and 10 leons, they get profit. But we buy 12 leons. What's in the commission do? We regulate them prices there. So we need to be honest with conscience. I repeat this back. Some of this commission with governments they make, they fight against certain companies them. And that's what they get for see now.
Right.
The last time we see a couple of visits where they make to grafting. Why? Other companies then they. We see videos they make to grafting. They force grafting for do a video for pull out the work what they do. How then they purify the water, the process way they take. They force grafting for do that. If you go on social media now only grafting you will see how then they process the water them. They force for let them do that. And this is a company now who don't use an iconic person as one of the ambassador. And he don't use the name of Mohammed Kalon so something where you feel like say no go profit the people of this country. I will tell you for sure. Like I rightly say, they're saying they selling water at 50 leons, no so. We don't use for buy grafts in a shop 50 leons, we graft in make 50 leons yet.
Alright.
So what's in the regulation on they do in those directions?
Alright, we'll go short.
So we come now.
After the break, we begin for take calls. Stay tuned.
1xBet, where sports come alive. Visit the site or app and join the Game On promo. Get a chance to win an
Epic
iPhone
Radio.
16, cash prizes up to 11,500 leons, and a weekly free bet of up to 20%. More bets mean more tickets and rewards. Enter the promo code ONLEON and boost your game to the max. 1xBet, Game On, together in the game.
So we start to take the calls and now Malaika Stevens is the first caller. Hello, good morning Malaika Stevens and welcome to the program.
Yeah, Reginald, howdy morning to the other panel.
All right. Go ahead.
This houses where they
Collapse?
They collapse, thank you. You know, that's today. And because this, in fact, which are not been planned. The colonial master they not been doing favor for plan with city. If you go to another country like the country that where it was colonized, you see them stick there how them plan the houses much better. But again, Saloma not get that culture of maintenance. You know, look the state house, you are not the state house. We don't 131 years from 1895. Today, now the same structure we get. So we say for blame. If the house is around there for quite a long time, planning, country planning, therefore come inside and watch of the house where they know say this not threat. Although we don't begin see like one house na Charlotte Street, some other area, then that's not there for they do. You know, so I would say we must have been doing so because in the roads them, how they left them tight. If not an intervention of Siaka Steel, we can improve most of the roads where they lead to the provincial towns.
Okay.
like the one. You know, for the big problem.
Thank you.
Now, and let them try to rectify that last Friday.
Thank you,
Otherwise,
Malaka.
you will remember who dead. Thank you.
079-994-993, the number we safe can call and be part of the program. We accommodate just few calls and wrap up the program very shortly. Hello.
Good morning, Epic.
Yes, Lamin Samura Koyaton.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Malaka, the Osna Kishi Road, you get nothing for do with maintenance. Now, also, then just the construct. They on construction, now collapse. So that they just tell you about the kind material them force and the kind contractors that we will get in this country. If you see the pillar there, if you see the pillar there, they don't even get better iron one self. And you go put 3, 4, 5, they go up. And I don't know that they do checks, really, because this is careful. In case person die under now. And I think say the one that will regulate now gravity no more na able. Because what side they go up this they one they will drink so they don't can go up to 1 for 1,000. But no one they see they put press release on that. I think na gravity no more now na able. Una check on the other government, the other company there back. Thank you.
Thank you, Lamin Samura and Akoyatong. By the way, we try for talk to the National Disaster Management Agency for comment on the collapse day, that collapse building at Kisi, but we never forget them. So, but it's a story, it's a developing story. Once we get them, we'll make the public know. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Angela.
Yes, sir. Morning, go ahead and make a contribution. Your name, I call you from?
One of most for this drafting and this water regulation committee.
Your name and I call from first, please.
See, then people have to all send and they put tax for them people and then it's prices of commodities, prices of materials, where they use. They just the grab today, they say that for 5,000 loans for this and that and that. Then they tell the people and then they inform them and just they do how they want to do. So now when the people they want ace price, they want say now it's This is wrong. This is wrong. Then people they eat money, when they do, they do nothing with that important thing for the people of this country. So when they let the people there. Not to grab to what no more they go up. Everything they go up at the country. Thank you, Regina.
All right, 079-994-993. That's the number we safe can call and be part of the program. We get 10:01, the time for me studio clock. We accommodate few calls and wrap up very shortly. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. Pamusa Nadwazak.
Be correct.
Yes, sir.
And you know, say Saluman quick for forget. And we know what will be happen and now during Shell company. That also for on day. Then and also not there only this also. Even if also when they collapse for now, let us me brother your talk and when Alamin Samura, the also when they fall down for now to go and any also them. So we check the all host them. They're more than guaranteed than the also within the bill. Most of the also within the bill. I see one host nam up by that host day. I want that government to map strong one. For the monitor about them host there. That host there, it don't know but now new also, but we see the host to go on that trap. So I beg, una the journalists, I want to go up my bar. What una they go, una just go and observe no more left and right, una they see the host. I let them know point this now the host this. So for this, the contractor they know they try. So government need for light then can inside the better one. Solomon, low focus. What happened at Shell company? It killed more than Sierra Leoneans then this one don't happen back na Kisi Road. Who's one next back? We don't know.
All right. Thank you so much, Pamusana Dwazak. 079-994-993. That's the number we safe can call. We take just a couple of few more calls and wrap up. Hello. Come on here, please. Yes, go ahead.
Well, there is somebody talk say the British will plan Sierra Leone for we better. We know what the British plan Sierra Leone better. Now we pour Saloon. Consider person look at the matter. Look how they don't sign now. Would have been to me the matter. Let me free for good appreciate. We don't go block build place build inside got at the pass. Inside what at the pass. I appreciate Saloon good point. Because British make Saloon Saloon for we find bus station and midday bus stop midday everything we need. Now we know control. So now we call for the British can you now aid for help back at Saloon. This is the problem over. Salon be finding kind of day. I swear to God. We will not be the people for go America or London, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. That's a caller from Lunge. 0799493. Still listening to the Epic Morning Show review segment. And may they make it reach you. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from Senegal.
Yes, Bakar, go ahead.
The whole country letting me understand lack of maintenance to government and government now then are the one people enforce with lack of maintenance. If you go, you watch the structures then, you watch the streets then, even the offices they say wouldn't get. Some of them places then they are only maintenance where we lack. Now every story the ordinary people then. You not see the people and know about maintenance. And you left the look like waiting that happened to the toll road. In the past government, they make provision, see, this toll road na A, B, and C. Una say una dey against this. Una dey camp for like una make the old road. And this old road is a part of the plan. If they inside this plan of these toll gates, say the government and SLRS say, now then they make this old road. Go like you go check na grafting. Go na that place and like see a bridge for them. Go na the other parts and make you see a bridge and for them. Where government they go make them with the name of campaign. And with the ordinary people and back again, now same thing you now get. Then they collect rent, go into rent, all different rents them, but they need the maintenance in place.
Right. Thank
they
you.
only don't care. Where they go take money. Where you see them make them their rent. Where you not agree, you know teach other party kind of. So now maintenance control, now lack. When they say lack na country, now then
Thank you,
get.
Bakar.
Thank you.
079994993. Maybe 3 more calls and then we wrap up. 1 minute each. And then call over to Mohamed Tobikago and Dr. Victor Moinina for say them final word. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Sarah.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I think we don't get all things mixed up. Standard BO now on quality. The water regulates now on the price. And that's not the wholesale price. The retail price where somebody talk about this, that Ministry of Trade and Industry, that can get trade monitor. So not to standard BO, they regulate price per product and the quality of the product. And when they decide for set of factory and then they go certify, say the conditions there, people will able for make the factory established. So more than factory. But this business of say they no get rights for increased price or people that increase price without they don't notice the regulatory body. No. If they don't accept, not crime they commit. They establish a body and they for make at least price control or price structure body na society. That's what saying about them do. Now for we them they actually try for help. What make when them people that are increasing price there? That the business will go to the regulatory board. They tell them the condition why they decide for increase. Now if they can't say because petroleum go up, this and that, or some of the materials where they use for producing products. Perhaps they can see reason allow them for where they increase price.
Okay.
But for say they're not for increase price, no.
Thank you, Said. 2 more calls, 079994993, and we basically draw the cutting down of the program. Let's take this and take the final call for this morning. Hello.
Morning, this is Kagbo from Istiswa.
Yes, go ahead, Kagbo.
Actually, I'm not able to understand the way this regulatory commission they do their own things or this price control. Because there are many things where the ordinary Sierra Leoneans, I mean the vulnerable ones, who are the majority, then they suffer. They read nothing about it. Transportation, for example, go on a market, all the commodities, they're all expensive. They talk nothing. Nothing, absolutely no price control. Now just this spring water, when a grafting water, because now only the rich people and the average people are able to buy and make them concerned. So in other words, it's like they're the only concern for the average and the rich. For the majority poor, they don't care, because if they care, they go first of all think about how people they suffer for transportation, how people they suffer for daily commodities. They go up and rise for any people you think of. Nobody know they talk anything. Just grafting water when the only person will get money and the average person able to get. Now they don't come to the notice. Well, let's say what you Pabusa say, we left for this to God. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Pakagbo. 079994993, the last caller now for today, and then I'll go over to studio to join me, colleagues them for say them parting words. I'll take the last person quickly. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
How the morning, sir?
Fine. You name outside the call from?
In Hassan, I call from Battlesville.
Go ahead, sir. Hassan.
Then see how they have to show all because number one, this interference and interfere into the civil servant. Politics they say civil servant. So let me know where people them. We go able for regulate most of them here we need to select. And then build the house we need to do. The people that we for good look them building and they for say this building are so. You know get this quality and this quality we forget. For they able for pack like then can build it and then can read them. So now it cause all them problem. Because if you look back and study up the listing I review for that for we college issue. The people that we work at the anti-corruption, the lecturer we will ask concerning that issue. First, that the anti-corruption challenge because they know we see them do. The people them get sent. So the people that wait for them are certain offices them. They know they take them. This 46 years old don't enter inside the civil servant.
Thank you.
So not able to get the country straight again.
Thank you very much.
If these governments come, you want that person in and for that position in that civil servant. Civil servant and civil servant, not to political appointment. But because of this interference into the civil service, that makes it a
Thank you. All right, to not take any call again, we will wrap up now, gentlemen. I start with Dr. Victor Moynihan. I respond to the callers and wait you one for left foot quickly.
First of all, I appreciate Said. We make the clarity for me. You know, say we get too much institutions and the duplication, and you don't even know who's responsible for which one, and we don't learn the metrics now. But as usual, we get quite a lot of other things for unpack and for reveal. I remember on Sunday we will be there for this brutally frank. We discussed a lot about the issues that really happen in the country, and trust me, calls were on fire. People make comments, and we appreciate you now for all of that contribution. Before I go there, I take this time for wish all we Muslim brothers happy Eid al-Adha tomorrow, as we observe the second pre-day tomorrow for we not to Muslims and the time is now we then get for kill the sheep. So if you get Muslim party now for check on them something they go send for you beef for like. But thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Victor Moynihan. Mohamed Tobi Kagbo, we are wrapping up.
Yes, so one for appreciate the callers because now they make with the day and their own contribution. It's not like we know past them. If some of them can also okay before the help we at some point in time volunteers itself okay for be one of our panelists on the issue, so we can it will be highly of interest. And but what you would try for saying that especially the regulation commission for these water companies and all, if they do then thorough check, they find out say their companies who already don't violate the same thing within, then they say grafting don't violate, so that is exactly what they say. But for coming out now, this is not the first time company that don't violate, but for come out this strong against a company, it speaks a lot of volume. And this is something we don't want for a start. Mind you, this grafting is now modernized, a different, what can I say, a different leadership. You find out then change so many things from them bottle, the factory and all. So we don't foresee a fight between a private entity and government. So we want to foresee let the private company respect the rule of the law and let government self make the rule of the law applicable for all of us.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Tobi Kagbo. Thanks to Dr. Victor Moynihan, DJ Allen, and give me technical support. Abubakar Bendu and so say now let me watch you on Facebook and the entire team of Hoteluna Boku. Thank you, producers of the show, Fatmata Misilebian. Of course, myself, Regina Brano Jukutu Soya, executive producer, Madam Teresa Julia Thomas. We were sitting for Marion Precious George this morning. My name is Regina Brano Jukutu Soya. Thank you for taking time for call and be part of the program. And the Epic Morning Show, the review segment will resume again tomorrow by the special grace of God. Happy Eid al-Adha in advance to all we wonderful Muslim brothers and sisters in Salon and across the globe. And I wish you all the very best. As I understand, today is the day of Arafah, where plenty Muslims can observe a period of fasting. Take care. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye. And stay safe.